nachos, all right, with the mild sauce. You ain't even got the... No. The only thing you can take away from America, your chess piece, is a taco. Only thing you... Oh, wait, family. Only thing you can take away from America is a Nacho Bel Grande? That's it? A Nacho Bel Grande. That's all you got. That's it. They say, if y'all don't give us the money, I'm going to take away this goddamn Bel Grande. I'll tell you that goddamn much. Oh my goodness. Don't let that happen. No, it's going to be World War III, y'all. They're going to take away the Bel Grande. Okay? That's it. All you have that you're threatening America with is some nachos, all right, with the mild sauce. You ain't even got the hot sauce, all right? They got some nachos and some hot sauce, and that is what they feel they're going to go to the business table with. We, certified foundational Black Americans, we've been going to the business table and telling everybody what it is. We've been telling everybody, listen, you're going to do this or that. How come you think they ain't been able to stop certified foundational Black Americans, y'all? Yeah, and tequila. You ain't lying. And tequila. Yeah. And then why you think foundational Black Americans ain't ever gave a damn? Because we understand we are the real ones that this country does not move without. How you gonna threaten America when you ain't fought none of the wars? You ain't stood on no business. You ain't built nothing in America. You don't contribute to politics, nor do you contribute to society. You don't do a damn thing. And you think you gonna scare America with some goddamn tacos and burritos? That ain't happening. Not at all. So now everybody's looking at it going, well, go ahead, take it away. Because in reality, half the places that you go to, y'all not even the ones cooking that stuff. So what you going to do when the burritos run wild on you? Not a goddamn thing. But you will be doing some running back across the border, back over the fence, back to your homeland, because deportations, they ain't stopped because of your little march. If anything, your little march and protests and how they was out there acting ridiculous. They was out there doing all types of fugazi behavior. If anything, it's made it worse. If anything, people are looking at you now saying, yeah, about that. You're going to have to go ahead and pack your bags even sooner. You didn't win over nobody in the United States of America because you do not come from the United States of America. Here's a little news flash. You don't wave the Mexican or the Venezuelan flag in America and expect that Americans are going to say, okay, yep, you can stay here. You do not start jumping on police cars. You do not say, Viva la Raza. You don't do any of that and expect that you're going to stay in America, because that ain't happening. And the biggest thing, you don't burn the American flag like you over in Afghanistan or Iraq, okay? Because here in America, Americans, they kind of take that like a really big deal. And the fact that they was running around here doing all of that, family, on this episode and this broadcast, and some evidence, y'all, that we gonna sit here and we gonna enjoy. I've already got the popcorn popped, literally, and I'm not playing. I've already got the videos lined up. And what I'm going to show every single one of y'all is exactly what we've known. These people think it's a game when the dominant society out here trying to relive the Alamo. You about to find out real fast that burning the flag was your worst mistake. You don't only have FBA problems, Sanchez. You got some Trailer Park Trevor and meth head Melissa problems. And you ain't ready for none of that. This is what was happening at those protests, my brothers and sisters. This is what they wanted us to do and to go with. If Black Americans would have went to any of these, we would have had to have this jacket. They were trying to make us crash out so they can put all the bad press, all the flag burning, all the breaking windows on us. This was an attempt to sabotage Black Americans so they could say, that wasn't us, Holmes. That was the blacks who showed up and burnt the flag. But instead, we stood on business and on code like Neely Fuller taught us, and we did not attend. So now they got to wear the jacket that they sold. Watch this right here. Oh, yeah. Look at all those Mexican flags, y'all. Now, when people come out and they call these people invaders, what can you really say about that? You look like invaders because you're invaded. You bring foreign flags in America while you simultaneously burn the American flag. You done put invader right there. Right there, because that's what people have been calling you. You gave a lot of credence to what people been saying. Family, deportation did not go backwards. They didn't stop nothing. They didn't help nothing. All they did was took the deportation that was already in process and they turned that goddamn volume up until they broke the dial. It done went red line, y'all. They done cranked it all the way up. You done messed around and you about to find out. You done came to America and you allowed the Democrats to embolden you. You allowed the Democrats to make you think that you can do stuff like that. You cannot. You thought that everybody was going to say, you know what? They did have a day where they shut down America. They didn't shut down America. They thought everybody was going to say, y'all going to miss our nachos and tacos and Bel Grandes. People said, we don't miss them. Don't give a damn about them. Hell, we cook them better anyway. And then they said, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get all the black Americans to come. We're going to have all this ruckus. We're going to tear everything down. And then we're going to point to the blacks. Foundation of Black America said, I won't be there. We'll be at work. You're on your own, Julio. You see what happens when you tell people they on their own? You're on your own and held to the gnaw. Very, very powerful. And we've been using that, utilizing that. And that's why everybody in the country right now is looking at them and they saying, call Tom Homan, call ICE, it's on now. Yes, indeed. And we over here minding our FBA business. Mexican flag, Mexican flag, Mexican flag. Another one behind the corner, right there in the back by the. No KKK, no fascist USA. But everybody in here on their paperwork says that they white. It ain't going down like that, Estrada. Family, that's only part one. Watch part two. So you burn the American flag. Then you start throwing things around, waving your flag. Everybody's watching that. And now everyone's looking at the scenario and they saying, oh, okay, bet. Let's go ahead and one up you. But you remember how a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were telling these people that they built America? Remember that? Joe Biden straight up came out and said it. Joe Biden said illegals built America. He didn't even say immigrants. He said illegals. They've been so emboldened by Camilla. They've been so emboldened by Joe Biden and the Democrats. They literally took what the Democrats gave them and they done took it out in the streets. But let me tell you something. The Democrats are gone. Joe Biden, Kamala, Barack Obama, they all hopped on planes and dipped, got out of the country. Well, Joe Biden, he's been out of his mind for a long time. But either way, they're not present and you on your own. After you've seen all of that right there, y'all, burning the American flag, chanting all these things about the president, you do not make those chants about the president while you burning the flag. Hell no, I don't know who told you that was a good idea. But they was marching up the street saying that they built America.
This is why, fam. This is why I stay on my fucking toes. This is why I stay on my fucking toes. Got grimy ass Negroes like these motherfuckers that all of a sudden now they use the opportunity because of the white man. Because you know what I'm saying? He's very grimy and dirty right now. You know what I'm saying? They got these little Negro fucking motherfuckers now saying the same shit that these white people are saying. FBA was always racist, man. Hey, I don't know why it took you guys that fucking long to figure it out. Fuck FBA. Fuck you, grimy motherfucking dirty Negroes, bro. Y'all didn't build shit, man. It's very clear. Show me a company. Show me one fucking company. You guys run together and build like actual, houses. When? When? All we know about you guys is a booty tang, abortions. What the fuck do you bring to our table? You don't bring nothing. No, on the contrary, mon frere, you know what you're bringing? You bringing your black conquistador fucking attitude because, like I said before, bro, the white man helped the black man. The black man helped the white man take these lands. Now all of a sudden, now they want to act surprised and shit. Like, no, we're getting it right here. One fucking example. The type of people you need to be mindful right here. The reason I'm sharing this video is because I want to express to you. See, this right here, he's talking about tacos and nachos and Julios and send you back to fucking whatever. People come to this channel and want to tell me like I'm some fucking racist bastard because I bring out facts. This right here is racist right here. Because this man right here, this piece of shit fucking dirty bastard, he will say all this shit behind this door, but he will never say that in your face, fam. He will never say that in your face. So now, we have enemies. We have enemies now, fam. These are our fucking enemies right here. These grimy, dirty Negroes right here. Let them talk. Listen to their shit. And stop trying to attack me for the stuff that I say. Why don't you attack your own kind of people? We ain't fucking with you guys. Ain't nobody asking him for fucking favors. Go ahead, Grimy.
Oh, yes, they was. The same rhetoric that the Democrats fed them, now they're taking it out in the streets and they want everybody to play along. They were saying that they built America. They said that they're still building America. Remember, they took FBI.
Yeah, we are. Because we do the fucking work. When have you guys done something positive for your own kind of people? Huh? Tell me when. What the fuck are you guys built? I'm still waiting. You guys are the predominant abortionist. You fucking delete your kinds. You delete your own people. The majority of you guys do. But you want to sit here and say, we the haters. Here we go.
creation, and then they put their name on it. So not only did they try to take Jim Crow and then replace that with Juan Crow, they also try to take the foundational Black American enslaved and with the Mexican illegal immigrants, right? They try to move the slaves for the immigrants, try to remove Jim Crow for Juan Crow, and then they're out there burning the flag, walking up and down the street. Watch this, family. They went out there at this crash out event, an event that brothers and sisters were on code, and we said, hell no, we ain't going. Had we went to one of those, family, the headlines would be Mexicans blame blacks. There was 300 Hispanics and 200 black folks got arrested. Trust me when I tell you that. FBA, burning the flag, and watch, they even stiz an invasion right here in America.
Who built America? We built America. Who built America? We built America. Who built America? We built America. Who built America? We built America. Who builds America? We built America. We build America. We built America. We still build America.
De control porque cerraron la, ¿cómo se llama? Cerraron la autopista, cerraron el freeway. Por eso que se metió la gente ahí a protestar y por eso la policía se hizo presente para desalojar a toda la gente del freeway porque están.
You want to know what's so funny about this whole shit, fam? Is the fact that when they done some fucking things like supposed to be marching, you guys ended up like burning your fucking cities. And then you want to sit here and criticize us. Now, I don't agree with some of the stupidity that some of our people do. Yeah, I don't agree with that shit. And somebody please check that motherfucking kid. Dad, mom, check your kid for being stupid. You're turning something positive into something negative, and you give leeway to these Negro grifters to be talking shit all day and all night. How the fuck are they any different than the guy that saluted with the whole, like, you know, Nazi shit? We've had you conquistadors here since 1492, and we're gonna get rid of you motherfuckers. This is why we handle your shit in jail. This is why we handle our shit in the streets. You can't compete. And you're just a sad fucking case. And you want the white man to fucking support this bullshit. This is why you're talking, because the white man gave you the way.
Look at this, family. They're on top of a police car, and then one of the protesters are going to jump in and steal the police car. They are criminals who have been participating in criminal activity at these protests. This was one they were trying to blame us for, y'all. Watch this. You've never seen this go down at any Black American protest, no matter what.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? You guys burn your own fucking cities. Why are you so dumb? How come you ignore the shit that you do? And all of a sudden now, oh no, we're not those kind of protesters. You know, we march like, you know, categorically, and you know, we say, hey, ho, shut your fucking asses up. And this is why, fam, this is why I always dislike people that show up to this channel and want to say all kinds of shit, but they don't call out their own racist shit, do they? Nah, that's convenient. PC, and this channel, people come and go, and they don't like the fact that I say the way I say things. Well, guess what? Do yourself a favor, unsubscribe. You don't belong here. Listen to this, man. The reason I'm playing this is so you guys can stop believing in bullshit. Look at what this dumbass Negro grifter put. So they built America, but they forgot to build Mexico. So now you know that whenever you see these motherfuckers in Mexico, you better check their fucking papers. Listen, you dirty, grimy bastards are going to be begging. You're going to be begging. FBA can suck a... And I'll debate any of you motherfuckers on any topic. Bring it, man. Come on. Seem ballsy. Let's listen to more racist Negroes.
The situation was. Watch this guy jump on the police car right here. This individual. You ain't seen CNN talk about this. Holden Martin, you ain't talked about this. Jasmine Crockett, no. Watch how he steals the car. Oh.
Go away! Go away! Go away! What the hell? He's out! Oh shit!
Hey fam, listen, this is their phone number. These grimy Negroes right here. Dirty, grimy Negroes is what I call y'all. They want a conversation with you. 866-347-2423. They want a conversation.
What the hell? Oh shit!
Family, certified, Black society. You know. You got to.
Yo, no! Shut your fucking Negro grimy ass up. So now what I'm going to do, fam, since you're sticking around, I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to show you something that this is why I do what I do. We found out about you grimy motherfuckers, man. Just like the Willie Lynch letter is a lie. How the fuck can we believe anything you say?
Ahí está.
At all, we don't believe you. Listen in, fam. This is the Willie Lynch letter that never showed up.
¡Bemba! ¡Es original! ¡Kimba! Ella lo baila. ¿Quieres de mí? Original. Todo para ti. ¡Ay, baby! Original y originini. Yo no tengo un cromo de panini. Si viene el Kimba lo reventó con el fucking altavoz. Y bien burreniga, estoy con el chico para soltarlo bien tranquilito. Ese Kimana, el Kimaneto, porque tiene el ritmo y esqueleto. No vi, ella no vio nada. Cuando suelto el ritmo parece en la boca nada. No soy un dragón, pero suelto llamaradas. No soy un cabrón, pero sueno que te cagas. Original y parecen bandadas de cuervos volando que viene a matar. Si quieres algo del magneto, siempre ves buscando un ritmo. Es original. Siempre suena fresco. Lo mejor me lo merezco. No tenemos parentesco. Golazos de parece popescu. ¡Ey! Original, el maneta ha llegado pa' soltar los ritmos sentados. Si quieres algo bueno, pues yo vengo de un pasado. Desde lejos, hace tiempo, no soy viejo. Estoy atento, estoy contento. El entrecejo, no lo ves, escondí hace tiempo. Original representa de radio, el Netflix de Europa. Pa' venir a reventar todos los escenarios y llevarme la copa.
Un aplauso, hermano.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Copyright disclaimer. This content does not belong to Bible Chronicles or claim this intellectual property. The content provided today has and always will belong to the content owner. Bible Chronicles does not have any affiliation with the owner of this property. As mentioned, Bible Chronicles did not intend to make use of any material for the purpose of harvesting gain. However, Title 17 of United States copyright law states material and use can only be done when it's for theological or general educational purposes, and thus Bible Chronicles believes that this principal material falls under fair use, which honors protection under Section 107 of the same U.S.
Hermano.
Tú no te puedes ir si haceme algo ya para culminar.
Hostia puta, tío, qué bueno.
O te pongo otro. El principio, este mismo. ¿Está bien? Vale. Desde el principio entonces. Ahí va. Atención.
Estamos en AC Radio International Real. Original. Hemos vuelto a la casa del Real Netflix de Europa. Bombo claro, dice. Don't stop, everybody don't stop. Llegó el general para prender el club. Hey, sing it, boy, then yabadabadu. Con mi cruz, solo tú, dan mi luz. Hey, sing it, badu. Don't stop, everybody don't stop. Llegó el general para prender el club. Sing it, boy, then yabadabadu. Con mi cruz, solo tú, dan mi luz. Everything come through. Ooh, girl, think you better. I think you clever. Hey, stay, my fucking old nigga. Hey, girl, think you better. I think alone, my brother. Everybody come on, nego, hace radio, está fresco. Dice, mueve la cadera, mueve tremendo. Suena perfecto, filo beca. Suena perfecto, viene el del ritmo del ghetto. Band the fuck international. Hey, nego, the fama, no really nobody se mueve el estilo.
This is James.
Hey, Shalom fam. Yo. What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hopefully this camera lasts me a little longer. Hold on, let me change that. Huh, I wonder where it shows that. Okay, there it goes. Showing colors. Yeah, man, I'm moving stuff around trying to see which is the best way. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? It's hella hot in here, man. It's hella hot in here. I don't have air conditioning, so you're gonna see me do this. You know, like the little fan, little spray. At least in the meantime, man, until I can get this, until they can get this air conditioning going. All right. So shalom for everybody here that's here. I see you guys. Appreciate you being here, family. You know how I care about you guys a lot. I do really sincerely mean that. Rich, Elisheva, see who else? Yeah, Rich, Elisheva, and I guess there's a couple more. And Secret. Maybe our brother Vladimir is watching. Yeah, there you go, bro. I can never see you on the screen. You already know, bro. Anyways, listen. So check it. I was debating whether I should continue or just bring you guys a segment of this this book that we destroyed, right? This fake story here. But you know, it almost seems like I don't know, man. I'll be honest. Spiritually, it strengthens me. On the flesh, it's disappointing because I would think that I'd had more response. I thought that would maybe trigger more brothers and sisters, but apparently not, man. You guys are either hard to convince, or you're too lost in the sauce, or you're too much in the cojones of this Alofi god of Africa that you guys are on in love with. You know, I'm actually here. Don't even think that I'm not here. So I did this live real quick because I wanted to show that Negro hate, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be mindful of the fact that they're still here. The conquistadors came together and they are working together. This is exactly the best time to be alive. You get to see your enemies for who they are and how they feel. Oh, hey, what up, bro? Experto! I haven't seen you in a bit, bro. Let me say what's up before I get started real quick. Hold on a second, real quick. Hold on a second, man. Hold on. For you guys that are new, but Firecracker, what's up, sis? How you doing? What's up, brother? Sorry if I called you a sister and you're a Firecracker. I apologize if you're a brother, man. It's just because, you know, your profile kind of appears to be like it's kind of a female. What up, Joe? What up, Joe? What up, Joe? I kind of like it. What up, V? What? My Cuban brother out there, bro. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong, man. Stay in the fight. Anyway, so look, I'm going to show you this video, and I know some of you guys missed it. It's called The Willingness Letter That Never Showed Up. So we have to start questioning these people. If they lied about this shit, if they lied about this, what else did they lie about? You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to these things. If people told us a history that never occurred, what should we think about them? Think about this for a moment, fam. Let's just say that, you know, I've been saying all this stuff to you guys and I've been lying the entire time. Like I'm just full of lies. How are you going to see me now? Can you trust me? You can't trust me, bro, if I've been lying to you. So we're going to find out how this group of people, these grimy Negro conquistadors, have also lied and said, oh my God, shit was so bad for you. No, that's a lie. These Negro conquistadors had slaves. And if there was any backbreaking, especially with now that we know P. Diddy, who the hell was doing the backbreaking, bro? Who was doing the butt breaking? Who was doing the P. Diddy in the times where people were enslaved? Now all of a sudden, now we want. No, look, listen. Like I said, who brought smallpox to America? The Negro. 1619 is not real. Y'all didn't build America. And the Will English letter never showed up. It was never written. Let's go. With this one West crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go through this class as quick as I can and see if I can squeeze in that segment of just destroying the stupid book, which is just ridiculous. Now remember, family, I'm going to bring up scriptures and some books today. And again, I'm going to try to squeeze in that Willie Lynch is a fraud section. Keep in mind that when I read some of this material, you're going to hear Christians and you're going to hear Europeans. Now, I wrote this for myself to remember. Christians always means white people, right? But Europeans does not always mean white people, too. So keep that in mind. All right, so they're not always the same. A lot of times we go and read a book on history and we see Christians and Europeans. We think the same people, same so-called, bloodline, right? Edom, Esau, whoever you guys think he is. I want you to know that there's a difference between those two when I showed you these books. But before we do this, I really want to touch on these three things, okay? And I got this wonderful book called I wish you guys could see it. It's called this one here, okay? Right there. Now, this book is just a book on topics, consecration, confession, things of that nature, right? And one of the things really stood out to me because, man, some of the most simplest laws you fake Hebrews on both ends, white and black, just don't know how to keep. I'm going to show you one real quick. Okay? I'm going to show you guys one real quick, fam. Because, it's if you guys are our people, if you think we are, right? For God's sakes, man, you should consider what I'm sharing. We have, and Vladimir, I don't know. Yeah, they can see you. Please confirm. We got Old Testament people now claiming or supporting what I'm sharing with a little bit of their own twist, but agreeing to it. Like, well, you shouldn't only blame the white man. Hey, however it's coming, people got to know. And they're going to remember who brought this out, too. It wasn't no so-called Judah. So then this channel, I want you guys to remember, you so-called black Americans, you guys are not Judah. Wash that shit out of the woolly, bro. Seriously, you guys are not. I repeat, you're not Judah. Okay? So first, let's wash that away. May you be Israel? Yeah. A decent portion of you, yes. But you're not Judah's. Get that 12-tribe crap out of you. Wash it. Be born again. You're never going to understand this channel. You're just going to see hatred like the guy that came and bezazzled his way out of here. Listen, man, I don't care about your guys' emotions. I don't care what color you. It don't matter to me, man. I'm all praises to the Most High that he created the spirit regardless of what flesh I have in me. Exodus chapter 23. Trash it. Exactly, man. Get rid of that thought. Boom. Blow it out of the water. Because you know what? We have black conquistadors who enslaved black people too. Now you're going to go say, oh, well, we were teaching it. No, because you never called out the black people in this country. You went to point the finger in Africa. Not here. Now, let's read Exodus chapter 23 and verse 1. Very simple. Thou shalt not raise a false report. That's not hard. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Let me simplify it for you, Ebonics. Do not spread false rumors. The Willie Lynch letter, that's an effing more than a rumor. This one that I ripped, that I spent money on, because it's trash. It says, do not spread false rumors. Do not help a guilty person by giving false testimony. You so-called Hispanics, you didn't do the homework. You didn't do the research. You didn't do the homework. You telling me that? Please tell me. Because look, any common sense individual will understand that there's absolutely no history to confirm that this was. Hey, by the way, here, let me pause this right now. Firecracker, like you're in the wrong channel if you're gonna bring that type of spirit. Black folks and us so-called indigenous, we don't have nothing in common. Nothing in common. Do you know that it was the white man and the black man that came as conquistadors? I'll give an example. If supposedly we went through the same curses, and how come Negroes don't fucking have the same curses that we do? When the Spaniards came, they brought the Christian compendium. Ave Maria, Padre Nuestro, El Credo, 10 Mandamientos. They don't have none of that. In the 1900s, right? We weren't even allowed to read or write still, yet Negroes had colleges, they had doctors, they had governors, they had all kinds of shit. Negroes were Negro slavers. I'll show you. Like, I'm gonna show you. Because we're doing it two live right here, right? We're doing it two live right here. Here, I'll give you one. Check this out. Check this out. So you can see, because apparently sometimes people need to be reminded. Here it goes right here. You see this famous book right here? Hey, I don't see African families being separated.
Are you?
I don't see them. No, they're signing up to deport our people. They're the very first ones. You heard this Negro grifter, man, all that shit. Look. Free Negro owners of slaves in the United States in 1830.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And that's the problem with you people. You guys don't embrace your own history. No, you want to say everything, the white man. Oh, but hold on a second. We were kind of there too, but but don't mention it. The fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. This ain't we don't do this shit here. No. Listen, no. We are not the same people. R, S, N, Z. We're not. Look, listen, if we were, I'd be the first one to push it. We're not. You guys came with the white man, and you conquered these lands with the white man. You Negroes did it. It wasn't just white people, man. It was both of you motherfuckers, man. And now you want to be friends. Get the hell out of here with that shit. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend because I don't trust you, man. I don't trust your nation. You guys been lying to us the entire time. How can I fucking have trust in someone like you? Eventually, you get to know somebody, right? And then you're like, wait a minute, hold on, you've been lying, bro. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? Yeah, listen, man. I mean, come on, bro. We're humble people, but damn. Let me get that one for you, bro. Let me get that one for you. 2 Samuel 21 and 2 Samuel 21 and in verse 1, it says, Then there was a famine in the days of David, 3 years after years. And David inquired of the Lord, and the Lord answered, it is for Saul and his bloody house, because he slew the Gibeonites. Oof, man, that's good. So if let's say if we were the same people, then you got that spirit of Saul. Life ain't. Look, bro. Listen. You guys, we need to stop fucking putting empathy and sympathy towards these people, man. Hey, look, there's some decent people in just general. Like, there's decent people. It don't matter what color you are. Black, white, brown, yellow. There's decent people out there. But then when you pay attention to a nation of people, collectively, like as a group, you start seeing what they truly are about. So now, These free Negroes who own slaves, you ever wonder who the slaves were? I don't have an evil eye towards you because you ain't my brother, man. That's the thing that you're misunderstanding. Like, see, B right there, that brother right here, I've had a chance to talk to him. He may not look like you and I, but he's my brother. You see this brother right here? This brother right here, Joe? I've had conversation with him. He's my brother. You get to know people as they express themselves. You cannot assume that we're brethren because somebody told you a history that never occurred. So let me ask you, Negroes, how come you guys had slaves? And why the fuck do you want reparations? You had slaves. Absentee ownership of slaves in the United States. Look at you, grimy bastards, bro. You guys want to run from this history? You're not running from me. You're not running from me with this history. This is who you guys are. You are no different than the white man. The aim of this report on the free Negro is to facilitate the further study of this neglected group.
Who are you?
No, Firecracker, we're not one. We're not one. Let's just stop. Just stop. We don't have nothing in common. If you look at our history, who brought smallpox to America? Negroes did. Who fed our people to dogs? Negroes did too. It wasn't just the white man. And that's the problem with you guys. You guys fail to see that shit. It's like, okay, let's just ignore it then. You call me a conquistador when I speak this way, but you don't see the error in your people. So let's continue, because apparently we got to do this today. It says there were several reasons for selecting the census of 1830. In the first place, the earlier reports do not give us as much information as the census of 1830. At that time, moreover, the free Negroes had about reached their highest mark as a distinct class. Look, I told you, inevitable. Eventually, they speak themselves. Excuse me, Hispanics had brown slaves too. We're not Hispanics. See? So let me say this to you, Firecracker. So you're gonna use that excuse to then justify your fucking slavery. But you're not understanding the whole history of this. Negroes went around saying it was just the white man that enslaved people. What the fuck? You can't say, oh, well, you guys had slaves too. Really? Prove it. What, you're going to find one book? You're going to find one book. But yet we see here, you guys, these facts, these are facts. Look, Alabama. Look at that. All of these are Negroes right here. Okay? They own slaves. Do you see the names, the last names? Those are Negros. And they own slaves. No, blacks aren't hated worldwide. They love you guys in sports. Stop trying to find empathy. To see, this is the problem with you guys, man. You guys always want to include yourselves like, oh, everybody hates us. No, man. Nobody hates you. You bring it on yourselves. That's what you guys do. So now, for example, look, for now, Firecracker, how come you're ignoring everything that I'm showing right now? Why don't you say anything about this right here? You see, this is a negro, negros and negras who had slaves. 25, 27. Tom Smith, he's a black man, had slaves. Oh, I see. There we go. You see, family. So they weren't really all black. They were mixed, and that's why they had slaves. Shit, bro. Wow. This is fucking pathetic. I thought you actually had some sense in you, firecracker. Look. Arkansas, Connecticut, Delaware. All of these are Negroes. All of these are Negroes that own slaves. Why don't you bring this out to your history? Why don't you go tell the white man, hey man, we had you as slaves. These people were white. You guys had white slaves. You guys had indigenous slaves. Why don't you say that? Why do you hide this history from you guys? Huh? Look. These are all Negros. And each one of them had slaves. Why don't you say anything about that? No, you don't want to say nothing about this. You see, here in America, we know who brought smallpox. It wasn't the white man. It was you Negros. Look right here. From 55 to 100 years old, you guys had slaves. Look, Colombia. All of these people are black, bro. All of these last names are black people. They're black Negroes claiming to fucking want reparations. This is who you guys are right here. Yes, I'm glad you studied it. So how come you don't? Nothing. If you studied it, why don't you tell your people, hey man, y'all really did some dirt. Look, colored, Georgia, slavers, Negro slavers. I have a book called The Negro Trailblazers of California. I have a bunch of books that just show you that who they are, man. You guys had slaves just like the white man. And you want to claim to be the people of the Bible? You don't deserve to fucking pick up that book, bro. You don't deserve it. Hey, look, check it out. You're defending the Chinese-looking Indians. You see, family? You see what I'm saying? So we have a Colomiados follower. So you think that the original people were black? Blackity black? The hell out of here. Shit. I've debunked that shit so many times. Copper color wasn't even a word that we even use here. Nobody had woolly hair here. At all. But what we do know is we know that Negroes were having slaves like the white man. Look at this. Kentucky continued. This is all Negros. All of these last names, family, is of Negros that own slaves. There goes the Mulligan or something. We know that story. That shit is whatever, dude. You guys are still defending your shit. You see, the funny part is like you guys use these informational stuff to defend your shit, even though you don't say, damn, man, we did own slaves. What right do you guys have to be telling people about reparations when you motherfuckers had slaves too? Look, the Journal of Negro History, Kentucky, slave owners. All of these are black people. You see this? Even if you had 4 people as a slave, that means you're a slaver. You had encomiendas. Encomiendas were given to these Negro grifters too, just like the crackety cracks. And now they both want to lie and hide. So here we go. So she says, she or she, whatever, says I'm Chinese. The Chinese claimed and go research. You're typical. Look, listen, that's why I say, like, I'm very cautious about people. Eventually, you express yourself. Eventually. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Check it. Louisiana. Negro slavers. Look. 12, 23, 18, 11. Look at this fucking dirty Negro right here. Look at this guy. Melchior Lewis. He had 66 slaves. And I'll bet you he's probably part of FBA claiming that they wanted reparations.
Who are you?
You guys are sad. You guys are sad. Look, Melchior Agustin, 60 slavers, 60 slaves. And they weren't all black. They were white and they were indigenous. So you see, white people, you guys need to start waking the hell up. These Negros that claim to be something they're not, bro, y'all need to wake the fuck up. Hey, there you go. Look. See, I told you, Curimeo Ajo has good, man. That dude can kiss my fucking butt cheeks, bro. I've been calling his ass out for so long. Let's see, to debate me. Debate me. One-on-one platform. Debate me on your history, Colombianos, and I'll show you who we are according to everything in history. See, Colombianos fed you this stupid-ass nonsense that made you believe that black people were here originally. Do you realize that we were not always dark-skinned? Matter of fact, I've showed this book many times by Samuel Morton. Debunks his shit. It's not about hate. It's just as facts. Colombianos is a liar. Colombianos is a liar. And for you to come here and mention his name, it just tells me how weak mentality you are. He don't ever want to debate somebody like me. I speak Spanish like him too. We can go in Spanish books too. No. He wants to be around clowns, around Negros that support his bullshit. Because guess what? You know what he does? He takes your money. All he wants is your money. He don't give a fuck about how you guys are. He ain't really teaching that shit. The dude is a fake. He's a liar. When I've asked him, I've demanded him, Joe, debate me. Debate me on this topic. Like the brother said, he's trash. He's trash. So, and by the way, as you are here pronouncing his name, does this guy ever tell you that you Negros had slaves? When the hell does it apply? Like, how can you be the slaver and the slave and then claim to be Israel? Yeah, hey, everybody loved the knuckle draggers. Yep, bro. That punk ass don't know shit. And for you to be here and then mention his name shows how weak you are, firecracker. The nerve of you to even mention him. Oh my God. Look, this is who you guys are. Right here. 57. Look at this Negro right here. Look at this Negro woman right here. She's probably FBA too, talking about deport these Mexicans. Louisiana, slaves. These are all Negros. These are all the same people that want reparations, fam. These are the same people that tell the white man, why did you enslave us? Why did you do this and that? You don't get away with this shit here. You can't come to our land and all of a sudden find yourselves. Now, I'll tell you what. If you guys are Israelites, when did you guys get smallpox in America? When did you guys diminish? And whose land was taken? You guys can't even answer that shit. Hey, look. The Africans have flat noses. Americans do not. Oh my God. So you really think you're not Africans? You really believe that shit? Fam, do you see what I'm saying? Wow. Do you really think you guys aren't Africans? It's a sad shit. All of a sudden, she says, well, you know, Africans have a flat nose and we don't. Because you got white blood in you, you dumbass. Do you realize you guys have white blood in your mixture? The majority of you Negros have about 30 to 40% white blood in you. You think Beyonce is black? She's a white girl. You think Tupac is black? He's a white boy. You think Snoop is black, bro? He's a white boy. He's just white people with tans. That's what you guys are. You're just white people with tans. Your peccary nose and your thin lips and shit, and all of a sudden, you still want to be black. So you want to be black, but then you don't want to be black. It's like you want to be black to a certain extent. Come on, man, make up your minds. Are you black or are you not? Slavers. That's what I know. You guys are black slavers. Louisiana. Look at all these slavers. Look at all these Negro slavers. These are all Negroes, FBA supporting bastards, grimy, dirty bastards that want to go around and say reparations. So you want reparations at the same time that you enslaved people. And by the way, white folks, you know, these are also white people that they enslaved. Negros had you white folks as slaves, just like they had us indigenous as slaves. They don't want to admit that. These Negros want to run from that history. But they want to tell you, they want to tell us, oh, well, you know, we need reparations because, you know, look at CC McCarthy.
Are you?
CC. She had 38 slaves. 38 slaves. And you know, not all of them were black. They were indigenous and they were also white people. So that's why I tell you, white folks, man, listen, stop fucking being blind to the fact. The first, matter of fact, look, I got a video. Hey, I got a video. I better go check it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if it's this one. Is it this one? Hold on a second. Nah, that's not it. There's a video that I have where the gentleman is saying the first conquistadors were negros and the first slaves were blancos. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Hold on a second before I go. I mean, let me see. Negro. Here you go, right here. Okay, let's see if I can find it. There it goes right here. Look. Check it out, fam. I'm not lying. This is real shit. This is real talk. It's real facts. This is Moreno, and he says it himself. Listen in.
Ocurre un fenómeno. Se descubre América. Los primeros esclavos que van al Nuevo Mundo son blancos. Sí, señor, blancos. Y los primeros negros que van al Nuevo Mundo son esos que tenían ya 50 años o más de presencia renovada y que eran negros ladinos y preparados militarmente para la conquista. En la capitulación de Toledo, que firma Francisco Pizarro en Toledo con la reina Juana, en el 29, otro sí, pide 50 esclavos, entre los cuales debe haber un tercio de hembras, y se aprobó. Esos eran negros ladinos. Y estos negros ladinos ayudaron a la conquista y recibieron los mismos honores o los mismos castigos cuando los indios vencieron que los españoles. Pero los primeros esclavos fueron blancos, porque la esclavitud no reconocía color hasta esa época. Y la prueba está que en el siglo XIII, cuando Alfonso X el Sabio redacta las 7 partidas, en una de ellas, tomando quizá algo del Código Justiniano, dice que no es de natura esclavizar a otro hombre. Entonces la esclavitud casi estaba abolida. revive con el presidente de América y sin noción de lo que iba a hacer esto se mandan blancos. Ahora,
Do you guys listen to what he's saying? Here, let me translate it in English because maybe some of these sons of guns will be like, I don't know what he's saying. That's not true. Shut up. Willie Lynch's letter never showed up. That shit
no
was a
vamos a decir
lie.
que los blancos llegaron encadenados.
So let's listen to it again. 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 Here we go.
Y entonces ocurre un fenómeno. Se descubre América. Los primeros esclavos que van al Nuevo Mundo son blancos.
Do you hear that? The first slaves that were in America were white. Let's continue. Because you want to know something? You're going to get people like this guy that's going to run from it. All of a sudden now you just don't want to admit it now.
Sí, señor, blancos. Y los primeros negros que van al Nuevo Mundo son esos que tenían ya 50 años o...
You see what I'm saying? The first conquistadors look like Nate the Snake. Grimy, dirty Negroes. These guys were the ones that were raping and slaughtering our people. These guys were the ones that were feeding our gente to dogs. And now you want us to forget about it. Listen, Donald Trump brought all that shit right back to your faces, bro. You guys love this shit. You can't run from this no more. I don't care what you say. Oh, hey, you got this book and all this and that. Don't matter, man. You're a slaver. You're a slaver. Why don't you admit the fact that you're a slaver? This is who you guys are. You're no different than the white man. You're just the same. That's why we don't get along with you in jail. We don't get along with you in the streets. Because you guys are grimy like this. You've been lying the entire time. And wait, stick around. Because when I get through my class of the Willie Lynch letter, it's going to show you how much you guys been lying. The Most High, damn right, bro. The Most High won't forget. You damn right. He won't forget. That's why we're bringing it out now. And people get offended because of the way I bring this stuff out. But guess what? I'm not lying. My channel has been alive since 2022, and I've been saying this from the get-go. Watch out, fam. These grimy motherfuckers are going to turn on you. You want to be all friends with them? You want to be BHI? Do you want to supposedly be Israelites? Grimy, bro.
Más de presencia renovada y que eran negros ladinos y preparados militarmente para la conquista. En la capitulación de Toledo que firma Francisco Pizarro en Toledo con la reina Juana, en el 29, otro sí, pide 50 esclavos entre los cuales debe haber un tercio de hembras y se aprobó. Esos eran negros ladinos. Y estos negros ladinos ayudaron a la conquista y recibieron los mismos honores o los mismos castigos cuando los indios vencieron.
Hear that? Negro Ladinos. You see this? Here, I'll show you real quick. I'm going to show you something really important because apparently you don't know. Let me show you this real quick. Right to here. Right, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, dude. By the way, we're going to reclaim our people back pretty soon. I'm going to show you guys a video. Here it goes right here. Okay, so this picture, oh, by the way, yeah, they're right. Yeah, they didn't let me download it a certain way. I don't know why I did that. Hold on a second, fam. For some reason, it does that shit, man. I don't like it. Hold on a second. Let me put it over here. Picture 2025. Let me see this right here. Boom. Okay. Let me download it now. Here we go. If this is from Henry Louis Gates, the black man. If not all of the first explorers and conquerors of New Spain were European, it is equally important to note that not all the first Africans who assisted, listen, who assisted the Spanish and Portuguese came as slaves. An untold number of free people of African descent, black conquistadors, black. Tell Colomeo to do this shit. Tell Colomeados, hit him up. Tell him I want to debate his ass. He's scared of me, fam. So an untold number of free people of African descent, black conquistadors, born in Africa or in the Iberian Peninsula, also accompanied Spanish conquistadors such as Hernán Cortés, like del Estebancito, supposedly. And Ponce de Leon, by the way, we killed that grimy Negro because he was sleeping around with our sisters. Two of the famous explorers of the vast region that would become modern Mexico and western and southern regions of the United States. And as we might expect, their exploits were just as heroic. Oh, shit. Heroic, huh? And just as problematic as those of their fellow conquistadors. But far more Africans came with the Spanish and Portuguese as slaves, servants with varying degrees of freedom, attendants, and armed adventurers. Here it goes right here. While the number of African explorers is impossible to determine, they participated. You grimy Negroes. People like you, and then people like you. You grimy Negroes. We can't trust you. I don't trust you. This is the problem with you guys. While the number of African explorers is impossible to determine, they, you grimy ones, people like you that are here trying to supposedly show face, participated in some way in virtually all of the Spanish expeditions in the New World in the 16th century. These black conquistadors, hear this? Hear this?
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
These black conquistadors.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
Black conquistadors.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
These black conquistadors set an example for subsequent racial relations throughout the entire Spanish colonial experience, living their lives with degrees of complexity that rarely would be achieved by black men and women in the early settlements, English settlements in the Caribbean or North America. Indeed, wherever the Spanish set its flag, wherever the Spanish set its flag, indeed, wherever Spain set its flag of conquest in the Americas, Africans helped hold the pendant. You are no different than these Edomites. Be proud of who you are.
Que los españoles, pero los primeros esclavos fueron blancos, porque la esclavitud no reconocía color hasta esa época. Y la prueba está que en el siglo XIII, cuando Alfonso X el Sabio redacta las 7 partidas, en una de ellas, tomando quizá algo del código justiniano, dice que no es de natura esclavizar a otro hombre. Entonces la esclavitud casi estaba abolida. Revive con el descubrimiento de América y sin noción de lo que iba a hacer esto se mandan blancos. Ahora, no vamos a decir que los blancos llegaron encadenados. Se mandaba a los blancos por castigos, se sacaban de las cárceles, porque estaban en la inopia y iban en una forma de contratos temporales que ellos mismos pudieran manumitirse. Y 1000 formas diferentes para esclavitud.
How can I trust you? Why should I trust you? You've been lying the entire time. You had slaves. And now all of a sudden you want to say we're the same people. And then you want to say, oh, well, you guys had slaves too. Stop lying, man. You can't be slavers and be slaves. You can't be the people of the Bible Like, for example, I'll give an example. Okay, here we go right here. I'll show you. Let's go deep in the Bible. Because this is our book. You can't take this shit from us, man. This is our book. It's our book. We're from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're talking to the real Hebrews here. So let me remind you, when did this happen to you? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land of the earth. I'm sorry. The Lord shall make pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land, whether thou go to possess it. When did you guys diminish? When did you get smallpox here in America, and when did you diminish? When? When did it say the Lord shall smite thee with consumption and the fever and with inflammation and with extreme burning? Who brought smallpox to America? The Negroes did. Do you want me to show you? Unless you're new to this channel. Let me show you real quick. Hold on. The Mexicans had never seen smallpox before and did not have even the European meager knowledge of how to deal with it. The old chronicler Bernal Diaz del Castillo called it the Negro, a very black dose, for it was because of him that the whole country was stricken with the great many deaths.
That's right. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's right. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It wasn't the white man that brought that shit to us. It was you guys. And when did you, when to show me when? Show me when you guys are part of this book. Who is still getting their parents and fathers and mothers and children getting separated to this very day? Hey, look. You just say they had smallpox from the jump. Yeah, you Negroes brought smallpox. Do you want me to give you the historical book? And in this channel, we show sources. I don't just say stuff. I actually give you sources. If you stick around, I'll play the video of smallpox. Because right now we're going to tackle this shit right here. Look at you guys, bro. Louisiana, Negro slavers. Mr. White Man, you guys need to start waking up. They had you as slaves. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves. These Negroes had you guys as slaves just like they had us too. They had indigenous slaves. They had white slaves. However, the first Jews arrived in what will become the United States was, yeah, I know that. Bro, you really don't know this channel, do you? You see, that's the problem with you guys, man. You open your mouth without really dissecting who you're dealing with. I've done classes on that. Sad case, bro. How come you guys won't say nothing about this? Yeah, the Negroes had the smallpox before us. Yeah. But you see, you are what you want to claim to be. Like the Africans are not your people. You guys are the Africans. And now you want to say that, oh, well, you know, they brought smallpox. No, man, you guys are Africans. You're not natives to this land. Our people were not blackety black. Dude, I can't believe it. You guys are grown-ups and you still believe this shit. You're a sad case. Look, how come you guys ignore this stuff right here? I'm showing you this book, and none of you, neither one of you that are posting the you know, like stuff right now, Firecracker or RSK, whatever, you guys are not acknowledging this right here. You keep making comments, you keep posting stuff, but you don't acknowledge this right here. What's going on? Look, I'm not lying. All of these people, they're black. All of these are Negroes, Negros, who own slaves. Maryland. Look, Isaac Black. Black Isaac. Shit, man. Fucking obvious. Richard Barnett. Black. Orangutan. Gambriel. Black. R.D. Hoxton. Black. Ann Scozy. Black. Sophie Holland. Black. Stephen Johnson. Black. And then the what is it? Richard Harwood of Dawes. Black. They all own slaves. And you guys want reparations? Maryland. Yeah, I'm barely halfway through the book. See? Stop lying. Because we got grimy haters like this guy right here. We already seen it. I don't got to show that shit. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, Puto. I'll see you soon. So let's continue. It was actually real. Nothing. Zero. Oh, I'm sorry. If I do that, you're going to think I'm some kind of tribal or Mason Jew. So let me stop that. A zero, okay? Zero. Nothing to substantiate this so-called history or so-called backbreaking and so-called twisting the people around. You can't do that no more. Cannot do that today. Never again will you ever be doing that again and using our scriptures to say, oh, that's why I act. No. So, first things first, do not follow the majority when they do wrong. Now, I told you so-called Hispanic brothers, and you had it come, man. Tú te dije, güey. And you said, well, there's the wheat and the tares, Ak. That's what you said to me. Do not follow the majority when they do wrong or when they give testimony that perverts justice. Why? Because you guys are not, never did you allow us so-called people, let's just say not even Hispanics, to learn the word properly. No, you relabeled yourself, you slapped the title on you, and you sold us that title. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, family. 500 years we haven't had the Bible. Luckily, all praises to the Most High, we're starting to see our book for the first time. The last 20 years, maybe 50. And it's not because of you, West Coast, One West, or Wobbles, not at all. This has been going on already in Central America. It had to develop. And it took the particular people to wake the hell up at that time to start setting the pieces together. There are Psalms that were directly plagiarized from Egyptian texts. Yeah, hold on, let me continue. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So let's continue before I move on to this from this chapter. Do not follow the majority when they do wrong or when they give testimony that perverts justice. Why? Because you don't give people the sole truth of the word. You see, you're supposed to give the whole truth and let people digest that. And if it's bitter, it's bitter. That's the way it works. You're not here to be a respecter of person, which is one of my topics. I think let me see. Yeah. It's just common sense, guys. Do not spread false rumors. First of all, this is a false rumor, okay? So whoever you are, and you know what, man? Shame on you, so-called scholars, Black American scholars, you so-called great people of Harvard, because they use this book to sell you the great debate. Make sure that you get the biggest, strongest. As a matter of fact, let's check it in. See, this is so emotional. This is so moving. This is so important to us. This is the reason why in America. This is why we need reparations. Because the white folks did this. Listen, family. This is supposedly of a man in 1930s, okay? A professor in Harvard. The tricky thing is that he says this supposedly in the movie. They're portraying that this is a true story. Supposedly he quotes this book in the movie, considering that era, 1930, right? Funny part is that this book was not found until 1970 somewhere, and then it wasn't uploaded until 1990 in the Gopher server, which nobody really knows who it's coming from. Okay, now when you look at the book, 1712, the writing in the book is absolutely not from that time. So how does this man of 1930s get a book from the 1712s that wasn't printed until 1970 that somehow, some way showed up in 1990? It's called propaganda. Let's go.
We're trying to get to know each other, Mr. Lowe.
I was trying to get to know you, Mr. Tulsa.
Thank you, brother.
I'm not the one on the debate team.
Are we not engaged in a debate right now?
All right. I'll take the affirmative. Take the meanest, most restless nigger. Strip him of his clothes in front of the remaining male niggers, female niggers, and nigger infants. Tar and feather him. Tie each leg to a horse facing in opposite direction, set him on fire, and beat both horses until they tear him apart in front of the male, female, and nigger infants. Bullwhip and beat the remaining nigger males within an inch of their life. Do not kill them, but put the fear of God in them, for they can be useful for future breeding. Anybody know who Willie Lynch was? Anybody? Raise your hand. No one? He was a vicious slave owner in the West Indies. The slave masters in the colony of Virginia were having trouble controlling their slaves, so they sent for Mr. Lynch to teach them his methods. The word lynching came from his last name.
Emily, that's another really, really ridiculous statement that he said. He says the name Willie came from him, right? The Lynch thing, from Willie Lynch of 1712. But there wasn't no Willie Lynch in 1712, family. There was a Willie Lynch in the 1830s or 40s. And that's what it's actually coined by. Not 1712. So you see, there is a lot of sopa de fideo in this so-called history. Now, I'm going to tell you this, family, and you're not going to like me. This is the biggest lie Satan has ever created. Create a history that reflects the Bible to claim it prophecy. Nobody, I'm telling you, look, I don't even care if you guys don't believe me anymore. The Most High is dealing with 144. That's really the fact. So if you guys don't believe me, don't believe me. I'm not expecting a lot of people to listen to me. Listen, man, since that other video of Incognito Negrito, YouTube has just completely decimated the views and all that. Check me on the algorithm. I know you guys YouTube are, and that's okay. Because I'm not here to make a school like IOIC. That's not the way the scriptures work or work. Now, they do tell us consistently who your enemy will be and what the enemy will do to you and what is going to be the tools in order for you to submit yourself to some other God and worship another demon in another philosophy with another spirit. And you guys know what scripture that is, the 2 Corinthians, but I'm not on going there. 2 Chronicles 19:7. Watch what he reads there, okay? Honor the Lord and act carefully, because the Lord our God does not tolerate fraud or partiality or the taking of the bribes. Let me do the King James, okay? Because some of you guys don't understand. Wherefore, now let the fear of the Lord be upon you. Let me remind you of that. I don't want to forget about that. I don't fear man. I'm going to tell you this right now. I fear the Most High because he can take my spirit and my, well, my flesh for sure, and my spirit. Now I know what it feels like being a bottom barrel, what I've been. I don't want to go there anymore. Walking in hell in his flesh, you're out of your mind. Take heed and do it, for there is no iniquity with the Lord our God, nor respect, partiality, or the taking of the bribes. Let me do the King James, okay? Because some of you guys don't understand. Wherefore, now let the fear of the Lord be upon you. Let me remind you of that. I don't want to forget about that. I don't fear man. I'm going to tell you this right now. I fear the Most High because he can take my spirit and my, well, my flesh for sure, and my spirit. Now I know what it feels like being a bottom barrel, what I've been. I don't want to go there anymore. Walking in hell in his flesh, you're out of your mind. Take heed and do it, for there is no iniquity with the Lord our God, nor respect of persons, nor taking of gifts. So I don't give a damn if you guys show up and say, you are crazy, you're a dumb Mexican, you don't know what you're talking about, you're a stupid spick, we're Judah, blah, 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 God has woolly hair. I don't give a shit. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Because, quite frankly, a lot of you guys don't even understand what I'm reading and are seeing. It goes over your head. You know, quite frankly, it amazes me that it's empirical data, in case you guys don't even know what that means. It's fact that we've had black conquistadors. It had black people that enslaved a lot of people. And you mofos don't give a shit. They tell you in their own face, oh, the Confederate, we supported the white man everywhere. We built this country. We were always next to the white man. And well, guess who they fought? Dummies. Us. Hello. Whose country did they take? Us. Hello. You guys are stupid. Who goes to the ballot every freaking 4 years? Them, not us. I mean, come on, fam. And look, like this guy Jay, right? I guess you got mad because I didn't answer. You talk about the 42 laws of Ma'at, man, and I know you're probably going to say probably we've been around for 30,000 years. So if you believe that, then there's no reason for you and I to talk. Because if I bring you the scriptures and I show you where the Ma'at came from, you're probably going to go and choke yourself. Okay, so let's not even go there. Why don't you pay attention to the class? Maybe you'll learn something. And see, this is what bothers me. Look, I see 300 subscribers, man, and every now and then I see about 90 views. You want to know something, man? If you're only here to subscribe to watch the enemy, by all means, stick around. But if you're subscribing, you're a gente, and you don't even take the time, then unsubscribe. We don't need you. 144, that's it. 144,000. That's it. No more, no less. So quite frankly, I'm not bugged out anymore. I'm not begging for this stuff. The Most High chose me, man, and I'm like at the wilderness, man, feeling crazy. You guys don't believe me, but it's okay. James 2:9. But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. So what's going on for all of you guys that are in these camps saying the white man, the white man, the white man? But I tell you, hey, man, black people did it too. Well, it's different because it was philanthropy. Shut your ass up. But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin. Sin number 2, because the first one was don't make false report. Hey, you're right. Hey, what's up, Adam? By the way, man, good to have you here, bro. Hold on. Now it don't matter. Here, bro. One West doctriners, you Fopies, all of you guys, you reparation worshiping damn demons, you wobbles, you want to be, all of you guys use that book. Oh, here we go. Look, this guy. Meshiacha, are you still mad about the fact that you're indigenous to the Iberian Peninsula? I'm not mad, and I don't belong there. So I don't know what you mean. Do you probably assume that by you making a comment, I'm going to get offended? No, I don't know. Be more definite. Let's clarify your statement. Continue to post what you think you know me about. Let's continue. And it's not even real. Oh, that's the biggest sin. And guess what? You guys all have to pay for that sin because you made everybody believe into something that's not true. You don't know what that means? You guys owe a lot. You think it's just what? No. Bro, listen, dude, stop it. Just because you posted a verse, that doesn't mean you are the people of the book. It don't matter. That's milk stuff. That's you guys have no idea who I am, do you? You guys lost. Okay, so then YouTube is fucking with me now. Apparently YouTube now wants to go around and just, move my shit around. So anyways, let's continue, fam. Just letting you know that this is what's going on right now. Lost already. Put the book down, by all means. I don't know how you're going to repent from all this. What are you going to go? To knock into every black man's door and say, and black woman's door and say, listen, the Philip letter was a lie. It was a fraud. The elite black. Okay, so then now here, check this out. Can you please teach like a professor and be serious and don't use much empty words like to learn? What can I say to you? Well, first of all, I'm not a professor, even though I thank you for assuming that I am. But I'm pretty raw. I'm not polished. I do what I do based on what I do. My GPA in high school was 0.9. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never studious. This shit didn't just happen. I never was part of this understanding. The Most High woke me up about 9 years ago. And then he put the spirit in me to go and learn all these things. Yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. And I'm not polished. And I'm not a professor. And I'm not going to be so eloquent. That's just what it is. The scriptures talk about that, in case you don't know. Let me read it to you, since we're talking Bible. You know what I mean? Let's go here. Let me just show you real quick. It says here, let's see, 1 Corinthians 1:18. Damn, I stuttered like crazy. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of the word? Had not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not. It's basically saying, like, even though you guys so-called scholars, Mr. Bible thumpers, you don't even understand the Bible. You don't even know who our forefather is. You have no idea why Paul talked about Abraham the entire time. At all. You BHIs don't want to talk about Abraham. You Christmas Christians don't even know about Abraham. I know about Abraham because that's my forefather. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jew require a sign, and the Greek seek after wisdom. But we preach the Meshiacha crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greek a foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, the Meshiach, the power of God, and the wisdom of God. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, there are not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But God had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. I'm not polished. I'm not a professor. I'm not going to come to you and tell you all these sweet words. You either hearken or you don't. It's very simple. It's not that complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. And I sure prefer this stuff because at least I know for a fact that look, listen, I was born just the way I was born. And, I was always kind of problematic since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never agreed to unrighteousness. I always cared about just be fair, man. Just be fair, Just be fair. I never looked down on people, and I never looked up to people. I always see people eye to eye, ojo a ojo. Like, I want to see you, you talk to me, and I talk to you, and I see you the same way. I've always been that way. And that's probably why the Most High said, man, I'm going to work this guy up because he's not going to be a respecter of people. He's going to say the shit that is going to be said. Thank the Lord. Blacks or whatever they were, or Jew blacks, whatever, or white ones, whoever planned all this, because I'm going to show you something else. They all did it. Nah, you guys were part of it. And this is only one out of many bunk-ass stories. And I'm not afraid to tell you guys because I know I'm not lying. This right here, the biggest fraud ever created in mankind, right there. On top of the other one, transatlantic slavery and partis qui intervention, saying that it only applies to certain people. Lie. Let's continue. Deuteronomy 16:9. You guys picked the wrong day, man. Deuteronomy 16:9, because I really don't even, I had it, man. Y'all demons are going to stay with these demons. So, hey, let the wheat and the tares grow together. And you know what, family? Pay attention to that parable because the wheat doesn't grow as fast as the tares. The tares make themselves known right away. So we see who's showing ourselves right away. You see, there it goes. Look, it goes up, it goes down. It goes down. All praises, man. I want you guys to hate what I say Because maybe then you will actually try to confirm what I'm showing you. And I'm not BSing you guys. This ain't hate, man. These are just facts. Deuteronomy 16:19. It reads, thou shalt not rest judgment. Let me do it easy. You guys don't even know what that means. 16:19. They are not to be unjust or show partiality in their judgments. I call it all across the board. I don't care who you had something to do with this. I'm going to show you. Why would I not? I don't owe you guys anything. You're not my people. You showed it already. I did my part. I contributed. I made the effort. And no, Spirit bears witness. No, he can't force it upon me. They are not to be unjust or show partiality in their judgments. They are not to accept bribes. So every single camp that you guys watch, OPs and IUICs and ICPKs, they got their, can collectors out there, vocab Malones, all of them take money. All of them take donations. All of them sell their Pantheon memberships. Every single one of them uses the word of God in order for you to what? Bribe their asses. Because the moment that you don't give them any money, will they put the same effort? Because some of us are working our asses off and then still making time to come in here in a hot ass room and do the class and not get paid for it. Because guess what? I'm not going to be blinded by gifts, because it says, for gifts blind the eyes of even of wise and honest men and cause them to give wrong decisions. Hold up. It starts right there. Starts right there. And look. You see, fam, this is what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. We're right here. We're showing some stuff. We're showing some love to some of our gente. There were some people watching and then they skedaddled. I'm telling you, man, you so-called Hispanics don't give a rat's ass about our people. Stop. And you know what? Oh, by the way, let me talk about something. You Republicans and you Democrats, that movie, Sound of Freedom, you almost captivated me with your BS. Now, it was emotional to me because that's our gente. But you're only using this for political gain. All of a sudden, now you got these damn Republicans. Oh, the Democrats are trying to oppress the movie. They're trying to, keep it down because they don't want people to find out that Democrats eat kids. Let me tell you something, you stupid, damn political, ingenious bastards. You guys created this mess. The highest consumer of child trafficking porn is in America. And by the way, it's your Republican Democratic laws that have caused all of this too to happen. Now you want the Republicans to say, oh yeah, we care about the moving of the children. Oh, save the children. No, all it is political gain. Because as soon as I saw Republicans pushing against it, then they say, oh yeah, I'm so moved by it. Yeah, while you still support the damn laws in Florida. Right? It's stupid. Y'all are dumb. You don't even read the first verse. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something. Watch. Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to show you something because you guys don't even, man. Hold on. See if I can find it. Let's see. Here it goes right here. Okay. This is easy for you, Republicans and Democrats of both colors. Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in the hand, he shall surely be put to death. And you Republicans are Christians, you believe in the Bible. This is your history. So you owe it. And I'm not just talking about one particular color. Hell no, not in this channel. You don't get away with that. Not at all. Exodus 18:21. Let's go back. Let's take to the topic. 18:21. It reads, moreover, thou shalt not provide out of all the people. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth. Pay attention to this. Men of truth, hating covetousness. I'm gonna pause you on that one real quick so you guys can understand. Pause on that real quick. Hating covetousness, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness. It's partial albino, your pineal glands. As a partial albino, your pineal glands avoids Christ. Yeah, you believe in that esoteric shit. Yeah, Jimmy, we don't believe that, bro. Not at all, man. That's all esoteric emerald tablet teachings of Tot, bro. You better really do your homework on that. The Secret Teachings book is probably a good book you should read, man. It seems like you like a lot of these theories because that's really what it is. You vibrate in the same blah, 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 biological. You are set apart, a genetic inferiority. Yeah, all of that. You're in the wrong channel. Sorry, bro. I'm 47 years old, man. I'm not a kid, you know. I didn't just wake up one day and say, I believe in the Bible. And I never read anything else. It's pretty silly of you guys. And I bet you're pretty young too, Jimmy. You're younger than me, I can tell. So again, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetous. There you go, man. Is that Gabriel? I got a feeling you Gabriel, man. Listen, moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetous. Remember that, family. You know that covetousness has. So if you are in the scriptures, you are not going to be misled with any gifts, any bribery, anything that will lead you to end up with covetous, because you can lust for anything and you already are stuck. That's what he wants. None of that. So keep that in mind, fam. You guys think this is a game? Proverbs 29, 1 and 2. Let's get that real quick. Proverbs 29, 1 and 2. 29 or 29? 29, yep. Proverbs 29. And then verse 12. Sorry, it reads, if a ruler hearken to lies, the making of a slave. Okay. If a ruler hearken to lies. Oh, sorry, I moved it. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked, family. Let me repeat that again. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. What does that mean? What exactly does that mean, fam? That means if you hearken to a lie, right, and you don't confirm it, and you push it, you are wicked. So that's simple. We know that they said they ruled Europe, that a lot of convoluted history, you know. They say certain things like this, and then they mention the certain Portuguese and Spaniards, and then they say they're Jews, but then the other Jews are not Jews, right? So they throw you a lot of stuff, man. So I'm going to show you something real quick. Follow me for a moment, okay? I've showed you this before. I've showed you this before. Where are you at? All right. This is the Webster's Dictionary, 1828. I'm sorry, 1828. In 1828, the understanding of Swati was this right here. Let me change this up. I'm going to change this up, okay? The understanding of Swati was this: being of a dark hue or dusky complexion, tawny, that is, right? In warm climates, complexion of men is universally Swati or black. Watch this. The Moors, Spaniards, and Italians are more Swati than the French, German, and English, meaning they are dark-skinned. But the Moors, Spaniards, and Italians are more dark-skinned than the northern ones, right? Okay. So now, if you guys remember, One West loves to bring this book out. Wobbles do too, and all this and that, you know what I mean? But they don't pay attention, family. They don't really pay attention to what they actually read. So let's read it for them. Observation concerning the increase of mankind, peopling of countries by Benjamin Franklin, 1706, 1790, okay? So 1706, 1790, I think this is like in 1739. Well, it was reprinted in 1753. It must have been reprinted in 1918. Well, it shows the years between it's in the 1700s, okay? Let's just be clear on this. right there. I'm assuming this is around 1739, 1740, somewhere around there. So it reads by Benjamin Franklin himself, which leads me to add page 224, which leads me to add one remark that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionately very small. All Africa is black or tawny. Asia, chiefly tawny. America, exclusively of all newcomers, wholly so. In Europe, the Spaniards, Italians, French, Russian, and Swedes are generally of what we call a swarty complexion, as are the Germans also. The Saxons only, except who with the English make the principal body of white people on the face of the earth. I could wish their number would increase, so the majority of the people were dark-skinned at this time. And while we are, as we may call it, soaring our planet by clearing America of woods, and so making this side of our globe reflects a brighter light to the eyes of inhabitants in Mars or Venus, why should we, in sight of superior beings, darken its people? Why increase the sons of Africa by planting them in America, where we have so far an opportunity? By excluding all blacks and tawnies or increasing the lovely white and red? But perhaps I'm a partial to the complexion of my country, for such kind of partiality is natural to mankind, which is true. So far in the 1700s, right, we see swarty people. And we see that in the 1800s, we're still seeing swarty people, right? Okay. Follow me here. This is from a book called The New Voyage of Italy, or New Voyage to Italy. And this is an interesting book because now we're going to get real deep into this. Basic deepness, okay? So check this out. Watch what it reads here. I'm going to start right there. Okay? So let me make sure that, okay, the page is clear. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Page 139. The author of La Roma Santa affirms that Jews stink and that their noisome smell vanishes after they are baptized. So, he's talking about them, right? I know not why this should be reckoned wonderful, for those who are to be baptized are so carefully washed and clean that they must needs become sweet, though they really stunk before. But this ridiculous to imagine that the Jews, as being Jews, have a particular smell. Now, this is a Christian. Remember, I told you guys, who are the Christians again? They're always what? White. But the Europeans are not always white. Okay? So keep that in mind. But this ridiculous to imagine that the Jews, as being Jews, have a particular smell. The Jews at Rome are very poor. Those who are poor are always nasty. And those who are nasty usually stink. That is the mystery. This also a vulgar error that the Jews are all black. Watch this. For this is only true of the Portuguese Jews. Now, I want you to remember this, like isolate that. The Portuguese Jews, I want you to take this right here and put it to the side. Park it for a second. Don't lose that thought. Who marrying, it sounds good for you guys, but it's not. Who marrying always, among another, beget children like themselves, and consequently, the swartiness of their complexion is entailed upon their whole race, even in the northern region. So now, keep this in mind. This is also a book of, hold on, let me go back. I forgot to show you guys. My bad, man. I just jumped into it. A New Voyage to Italy, by curious observation with several as Germany, Switzerland, blah, blah, blah. Volume 2, Part 1. That's 1739, okay? Look it up. So far, 1739, 1800. We're just confirming that that's what their understanding is of these people. So he's saying that these Jews, right? These Portuguese Jews, they typically are black. So it's like, oh yeah, one race is right. If you think so. But let's continue. Don't stop there though. That says, swarty of their complexion is entailed upon those whole races, even in the northern regions. But the Jews, but the Jews who are originally of Germany, those, for example, I have seen at Prague are not blacker than the rest of their countrymen. Okay? So now, watch this. Though nobody can doubt that those of the Jewish nation are destitute of all the authentic tradition. Keep that in mind. They are destitute of all authentic tradition. A destitute. What does destitute mean? Destitute. Destitute. All right. It means being extremely poor, lacking something. So it says that though nobody can doubt that those of the Jewish nation are lacking tremendously all authentic tradition. Huh. Hold on. And they have not any particular knowledge either of the laws or customs of their ancestors. Wait, hold up.
Bruh.
See, this is where it gets tricky and very interesting. Either of the laws or customs of their ancestors or even of the Hebrew language. Now remember, keep in mind, family, this it's not like us now. There's no internet. There's no way to say, oh yeah, I'm a Hebrew, or I'm this, or I'm that. But this guy's saying, I have, however, been willing to take care of to satisfy you and asking several of their rabbins in Germany and in Italy. Remember, they're black or Swartic. About what you have desired. Now, some of them are, they're also white. Don't forget that. In which making them read some periods in Hebrew distinctively to observe how they pronounce it. So he takes the pertinent words and say, how do you pronounce this? A Jew of the Germanies? How do you pronounce this? Jew of the Portuguese? How do you pronounce this? Jew of the Spaniards? Right? Without long time here, watch this. Here, in entering again into the particularities of their question, I will tell you that I have forgotten nothing, and that I have drove my curiosity farther than yours, having not forgotten the diverse doubtful things that are marked in the grammar, or which are results of the difference of opinion in grammaring. Now, it says, the answer, watch this. The answer I have then to make you in a few words about this affair, that this white Christian, white man, not a black man, not an African man, not somebody that, remember, we don't hear white folks telling other white folks, so-called Israelis, that they're not the real Jews, right? We hear other people. But here is saying the white man saying, the answer I have then to make you in a few words about this affair, meaning you black folks and you white folks that claim to be Sephardic Jews and Ashkenazis and say that that's your origin and you've been there forever and that's you, the real Jews. Okay. It says, the answer I have then to make you in a few words about this affair is that these Jews have furnished me with nothing. Nothing. Gotcha, bitch. Hold on. Gotcha, bitch. Nothing. Gotcha, bitch. That one can draw any use from. And indeed, what could they say to Christians, meaning white people? Because they were enslaved in 1711 by guess who? We're gonna read to as we go further. What could they say to Christians that Christians do not already know as they? Have they any secret sauce or immediate revelation? Like us, we're sitting here watching this like, yo, listen. Let's see, the Ethiopian language are Semitic and they have the oldest biblical manuscripts. It would make sense that the Jews and their history tied. I don't want to move a different route, but I don't want to not and I want to answer that properly. So give me some time on that. Well, not today, basically, is what I'm saying. Have they any secret source or any immediate revelation? Who are those people that pretend to teach each other? Like right now, One West, IUIC, ISUPK, FOPI. What else? Just whatever One West camp, whatever camp you guys think, whatever church you guys can imagine. This is going on right now here in America right now. Who are those people that pretend to teach each other? Right? On the contrary, they are poor sort of creatures, so filled with false notions, so conceit of their monstrous ideas that I would never advise young people to have any commerce with them for fear of receiving from them some ridiculous prejudice. And it still happens to this very day. That's why you got some white folks bending down and kissing their boots. Some ridiculous prejudice, as if they are the people of the book. We're going to continue to break this mantle, this nonsense. Okay, let's continue, because this is coming from the horse's mouth. It's not coming from me. It's coming from them. This is from the history of, sorry, here it goes right here. This is from a history of the Jews by Solomon Grazel. Okay? Now I want to start reading in this page right here. Now we talked about how these guys, the Christian man says these so-called Jews can't prove who they are according to the Bible or according to their history. Man, they can't even make it up. They can't even agree who they come from. So you talk about the first synagogues in America, right? As a matter of fact, let me read it. The first synagogue, soon after they arrived, watch this, it's going to get juicy. The Jews of New Amsterdam asked permission to establish religious services. They were refused to the right to have a synagogue, but they were allowed to meet in one or another private home, and they carry on Jewish worship. Although in theory, the English were more liberal, it was not until 1685 that the Jews set aside a house which they called their synagogue. Even this was the unofficial for then 10 years, the next 10 years. But by 1700, the Shearith Israel congregation was established and the existence of a synagogue taken for granted by the entire population. Watch this, okay? Religion and education. The Jews who came to America during colonial times were not blessed with much Jewish knowledge. What the? Yo, listen, man. You see, this is now getting crazy. The previous book, by the way, this is from 1968, right? Exactly. So the previous book, right? The previous book. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you for bringing that point up. Thank you. And I'll praise it. I need your help because I'm going crazy in my mind right now. The Jews who came to America during colonial time, from 1492 and on, okay, were not blessed with much Jewish knowledge. Whether they were of Spanish, Portuguese ancestry, that is, oh gosh, the Sephardim, or German ancestry, that is, of Ashkenazim. They were, with few exceptions, energetic men of daring and courage rather than such as could sit quietly and lead a studious life, like right now. They had no clue who they were. They really didn't know about themselves. We Jews. We finance. We own ships. Yeah, we push slaves. Yeah, the Jews were the main slave pushers. You black and white ones. Got you. Hold on. Gotcha, bitch. So now, here we go. They were, with few exceptions, energetic men. I'm sorry, hold on. Prayer books and Bibles were all that prayer books and Bibles were all that their physical and mental baggage could hold. Bam! Since the majority of them during the early colonial period were Sephardim, the Sephardi ritual prevailed, and the Jews of German ancestry quickly adjusted themselves to it. Watch this. More serious was the problem of educating the young. Why? Because you guys didn't know who the hell you were. You're just converts, reteaching yourself all over again. At first, some new arrival, still struggling to establish himself commercially, would take over the task of teaching Jewish children to read the prayer book. Before long, the Jewish colonies began to send to the better established Jewish communities of Jamaica or London or Amsterdam for men willing to migrate to the distant land and become the official teachers of Jewish youth. The difficulty was increased by the fact that there were as yet no public schools, so that many Jewish parents sent their children to various non-Jewish private schools. The result is blah, 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 blah. To me, it sounds like you are being recreated. Yeah, Yiddish. That's what it is. Jewish. And you see, you so-called Sephardims. Now you want to say that you want to be Sephardics now? What's your name, that kid? Dirty Water? Yeah, right, Dirty Water? He says he's Sephardic. You're going completely tarnish our brother. Lord willing, I don't know if he still agrees with that. I haven't talked to him. But I just, man, I smell, when it smells like shit, right? And it looks like shit, I don't suggest to touch it. Then it does come out of an ass. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but it's just like constantly being caught in your own stupidity. And by the way, the reason I even know about this book, because in this book, you One West use this book. Yes, you do. And you know this book. One must know this book, fam. This is not surprising to them. But see, they only show you what they care about. They just want to show you to talk crap about Christian whites. In this page here, you see the, where is it at? Hold up. Where is it at? What's it? Page 53? Is it this one? Let's see if I can find it. It's in 149. Give me a second. I'm trying to find this. They use this book. Oh, here it goes right here. So they go in here and say the results of Paul's teaching. It is not what happened to Paul personally that is important, but rather what happened to Paul's teachings. Even while he lived, ample evidence proves that the people whom he preached had misunderstood him. He had spoken in terms of high and noble idealism of charity and personal righteousness. He urged men to believe in Jesus firmly and believing in so perfect an example of godly living, meaning keeping the laws. Begin to lead a godly living like the life themselves, meaning keeping the laws. Such righteous people could have no difficulty in meeting the awful day of God's judgment. They would surely survive it when the day of the resurrection came. Such people would surely be permitted to live again and forever. But most of the people who listened to Paul remembered only the connection between believing in Jesus and meriting God's mercy and ultimate resurrection. They kept the middle step, the need to live godly lives. Thus, faith in Jesus came to be the only and entire basis of the religion adopted by pagan Christians, while the Judeo-Christians who lived in Palestine, yada, yada, yada. I'm only showing you this because One West knows this book, but they don't show you this other one because it literally says to them as they're reading it. So I wonder what you feel as you're reading it. What do you feel as you're reading? Damn, this is like Ecclesiastes. It's nothing new under the sun, family. All right, I'm not done. I am not done yet. Oh no, contre mon frère. Because watch this. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is from another book called Zion in America, 1981. It's them. They're saying it themselves. I'm not. Not at all, my friends. This is them boasting about their abilities and their achievements. So that's just like you see the people now that I'm going to show you. Revelation 2:9 and 3:9, you're looking at them right now, family. These are the two heads. I know they don't want to believe it. But again, it's only 144. Oh, well. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, that's right. That's right. Here it goes right here. Okay. This is page 43, Jews in the colonial economy. I want you to pay attention. Remember, we said Christians are white. Not all Europeans are white. They could also be black and white. And it says, remember the other book that talked about who the Portuguese Jews, they're all black, right? At that time. And they understood, even Benjamin Franklin, that the majority of the people were dark skinned. At that time, 1700, 1800, 1600, King James, true, he was black, all that. Yeah. Oh, that's real. Oh, that's real. So I need you guys to pay attention to this. Watch this. Let me go ahead and magnify it. The author of the story of the author of the story of the Jews of Newport, Morris Gunstein, maintained that there were relatively few Jews involved in the slave trade in the sites and census of 1774 to show that only 13 servants were employed by Jewish homes, all of whom Gunstein assumed were white indentured servants. You see that? White indentured servants. If these were white Jews, they wouldn't say that, now would they? Think. Now, the few Jews who may have owned slaves in Newport were none too comfortable with them. Their wills, according to Gunstein, often contain clause ordering the such slaves be freed upon the master's death. Jews' involvement in the slave trade should not embarrass today, as one suspect it did Mr. Gunstein, and one suspect it did in Mr. Gunstein. The application of 20th century standards of morality to 18th century behavior can lead to twisted results, meaning that it was just a different time. Oh, well. Now, it says, it was then not frightened with the moral onus it carried today. Now, watch this. The traffic in human beings by Portuguese, which were black, Dutch, which were black, French, which were black, and English, which were white and black. I'm telling you, fam, was an essential ingredient of the early capital formation necessary for the development of the capitalist system. And I hear this, the Jews who were frequently found at the very heart of the commerce could not have failed to contribute to a proportionate share to the share trade directly and indirectly. Now watch this, in 1460, these very same Portuguese, remember, we got to isolate words and understand what all it means, right? In 1460, these Jews were masters of the nautical science in Portugal. That nation was importing 700 to 800 slaves yearly. These were black people enslaving other black people. These were tawny people enslaving Africans. Tawny Portuguese Jews were enslaving Africans. Now watch this. It gets even better. It gets even better because it's just amazing. At the time, there's some reason to feel that the Jews of Newport, if they did not avoid the profitable business of trafficking in slaves, might have hesitated about owning them. But this might have stemmed from the British Caribbean precedent from which area many Newport Jews had come. Rather than to form moral scruples in the British area of the Caribbean Jews were in the British areas of the Caribbeans, Jews were forbidden to own slaves because of the fear that under Jewish two-age slavery insurrection, a perpetual fear of slaveholding communities would encourage perpetual slavery. So you guys weren't applying the 7 years to certain people, only to yours. It's not over. Not over yet. Not over yet. I'm going to show you this. I got this from another book. Man, I wish I could have pulled it up. I'm still reading it. But watch what it says here. Let me see if I can magnify it. Here, I'm going to do this. Save as picture. Give me a second, fam. Check this out. Watch what this guy says here. That's how I found this guy, okay? It says, throughout the history of the practice, Jews have been involved in the purchase and sale of human beings. This fact is confirmed by their own scholars and historians in this book, A History of the Jews by Solomon Grazel, which we read. It states that the Jews were among the most important slave dealers in European society. Remember that. Lady Magnus writes that in the Middle Ages, principal purchasers of slaves were found among the Jews. They seem to be always and everywhere at hand to buy and to have the means equally ready to pay. Henry L. Fangold stated that Jews were so frequently found at the heart of commerce could not have failed to contribute a proportionate share to the slave trade directly or indirectly. They were all involved. In 1460, we read the same thing. Now, watch this. Success of the medieval merchants was enhanced by their supreme linguistic abilities. They spoke Arabic, Persian, Roman, Frankish, Spanish, Slavic, and displayed a business acumen far advanced in the times. The Jews' participation in the slave trade, particularly their trafficking in non-Jewish slaves, cited the moral indignation of Europe's Gentile population. The Europeans reacted by taxing the Jews, and so were expelled from their host countries for this activity. I have a book, fam, that literally says, let me see. I wonder if I can get it. I think I posted it. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to show you this. This is important to read too. Okay. I'm just going to kind of skip something real quick. This is from Jewish Pioneers in America. Now, this is a book. It's not hard to find, but it's hard to find a PDF for some reason. Watch what it says here in this book. In page 12. Van Gogh admits that Columbus became so thoroughly Spanish as to lose the use of his mother tongue. In none of the evidence, however, does Van Gogh find ground for the Hebraic origin of the discoverer. That this great man wrote in biblical style. He was fond of quoting the prophets. By choice, he preferred to read the books that were either biblical or Jewish in origin. He himself wrote a book of prophecies. Columbus left the legacy to a Jew. Jews protected him. He was avaricious. He thought himself the messenger of Jehovah. Finally, he had a fresh colored complexion, fair hair, aquiline nose characteristics. As all the world knows, the Israelite type, in particular of the Southern Jews, Spanish, Portuguese. Huh. Watch this. Hold on. Is this it? Here it goes right here. Discouraged with his failure in Portugal, Columbus next appealed to the court of Spain. Here, too, he met with disappointed men. He was called a dreamer. His schemes were chimerical, vain, and impractical. The cause seemed hopeless, but it was at this point that influential Jews of Spain rallied in his assistance. Chief among these were Isaac Aberbanal and Luis de Santagal. Without them, Columbus would have failed in Spain as he did everywhere. In the middle of the 15th century, says Kissinger, the Santagals of Valencia and Saragossas were the Rothschilds of their time. Now, this right here, fam, is a book. I don't want to get into it because I'll just show you what I found real quick. Okay. The Pacific. Remember, Christians and Europeans is not the same thing. Okay. It says, for decades long before the fall of Constantinople, Portuguese navigators, black, had been venting southward along the coast of Africa in search of such a route, supported by royal house, especially by the famed Prince Henry. Was he white or black? Known as the navigator because of his enthusiasm for exploration. Portuguese expeditions had reached the Azores about 800 miles out of the open Atlantic in 1427. Black Portuguese Jews. Their ships, by the way, they're converts. There's because you guys didn't know anything about who you are. You pronounce one word just like way different than your other brother that was white. But now you're saying he's your enemy. And I know why. Because you were allies. And the very same allies turn against you. And I'm going to show you who said that. Their ships had landed on the northwestern shoulder of the African coast as early as 1434. By the 1440s, Portuguese captains had journeyed as far as the Senegal and back in the beginning of Black Africa. Oh, what's going on here? In far-off Western Europe, the Portuguese observed this development in the Mediterranean with special interest. The hardy mariners of Portugal, their nautical skills sharpened by the harsh demands of Atlantic winds and waves, had long dreamed of seizing the spice trade for themselves by opening the water routes around Africa to the source of the spice in Asia. Although such a sea route, if it existed, would entail great risk to small ships of the time. The potential gain far outweighed the dangers. Spice took up little shipboard space relation to their worth, if only a few vessels succeeded in making the journey. So these guys at this time were enslaving Africans. And I have a book that says, maybe I saved it here. Maybe I didn't. I probably did not. So now let's take a picture of these people. Remember, family, not all that appears to be is what it appears to be. Okay? We've been assuming too long that certain people come in a certain shade. This has been going on for some time, fam, and you've been tricked into believing these things. Look at this. In 1818 and 1893, founded in 1796. Zion Church. Did they think they were Jews? African Methodist Episcopal. Zion Church. History of Zion Church. The church in the Southern Black community. Keep in mind, fam, we didn't have the Bible in this time. Don't forget. Let me see if I got this. All right, so we read this part. Bam. Get out the way. Now I'm going to show you something so you can get an idea. These are just thoughts.
A common character.
Look at these men. Who are these men? Because to me, it seems like Jews and Moors were always working together. The Jews and the Moors had it good when they subjugated the Christians. There's a lot of questions going on right now, family, because you need to understand that this history that they fed us is total BS. That's not true. And if they were Negroes, they were natives at that time. And remember, we used to say that used to believe that every black person, no matter what, you were a slave. But it says you're otherwise. Watch.
Born of a white mother and black English common law. Children born of a white mother and black father were considered free.
See? Why? Thought you couldn't be. I thought it was impossible. Nah, man. Let's finish it up real quick. Jeremiah 9. Hopefully I didn't take too long. That's cool. Jeremiah 9. All right. Watch this real quick. Jeremiah. Where are you at? Jeremiah chapter 9. Verse 3. It says, and they, I'm sorry, I'll read it this way. I'll read it this way. And they are always ready to tell lies. Dishonesty instead of truth rules the land. The Lord says, my people do one evil thing after another and do not acknowledge me as their God. Everyone must be on guard against their friends, and no one can trust their relatives, for all relatives are as deceitful as Jacob, and everyone slanders their friends. They all mislead their friends, and no one tells the truth. They have taught their tongues to lie and will not give up their sinning. They do one violent thing after another, and one deceitful act follows another. The Lord says that his people reject him. Because it's true, family. I don't care who you are. Even if you say you are the people of this book, why does it have to take this lie? Why did you have to lie about this? Yeah. Jewish offense first. It's a first, just like the BMS symbol. Oh, shoot. Let me check it, bro. I'll check it in a bit. Let me continue. I think we're going to leave off. We're going to finish that. We done. Yeah. They all mislead their friends. And see, that's what I'm saying, family. I could understand, man. You know, you didn't know. Okay, fine. But nah, this is gone too far now. Nobody, to be frank with you, from what you hear in history, no, you white, no, you black, can prove that you're Hebrews. Not even the white man. Even the white man said it himself. Yo, you guys can't prove that you're Hebrews, bro. We know this. We know your history. And now we're sitting here telling you guys, listen. You don't listen. You don't care. You don't care because it's not about truth. It's about revenge, power, women, land, and money. That's it. You don't care about repenting. You don't care about salvation. You don't care about any of that. You don't care about being a better man, a better husband, a better father, a better employer or better employee, somebody that actually can balance their life with their children, that has a home that believes, that makes time for all of them. It's hard to balance that life, that can say, I've been through the gutter and I was able to what? Withstand it because of the scriptures. That's wisdom. I'd rather gain that more than any money. There's no value in getting your mind back and your spirit. But I don't care. Continue. So, Proverbs 6:26-24. It says, a hypocrite hides hate behind flattering words. It says, he that hateth dissembleth with his lips and layeth up deceit within him. So that's why it says, don't trust these people, man, because they're literally slipping into darkness. I'm telling you. When he speaks fair, when he speaketh fair, believe him not. No, I'm telling, man, we're people of the Bible, and we went through this together. Really? We haven't had the Bible since 1492, only until the last 40 years, 50 years maybe, because the majority of the people in Mexico, Central and South were illiterate in the 1910s and 20s, in case you guys don't know that. And we got the first Bible printed in 1835, 25 volumes. 25, like the Encyclopedia Britannica, like those old school ones, $200. You know how much that is? About 10 grand right now. With the inflation, about $12,000, I'm sorry, for a Bible, 25 books. You're supposed to carry that around? Shit. Nobody knew how to read at that time, man. You were all enslaved. But you guys been having the Bible this whole time. Where's your black Jesus? Or your white one? Y'all are fools, man. Y'all are fools. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Remember the 10 horns and the 7 heads? Pay attention. 7 abominations in his mind. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. What? I'm going to tell you one of the biggest black Hebrew Israelite camps out there. Only black Hebrew Israelite only camps is IUIC. But they're misleading you guys. They're literally telling you, they themselves, they're telling you themselves that they're a black Hebrew Israelite camp. But you Hispanics are stupid. You don't get it. No. Babosos. That's what you are. It says, who hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. This is what we're doing. Showing you who you are. The whole world is going to know eventually, whether you like it or not. And then now we have some Old Testament keepers that are starting to say, hey, you need to kind of question that too, because if the white man did it, how come you don't say nothing to the black man? Oh, and by the way, reparations have been being paid out since 2022, family. Started in Louisiana. Y'all into people, man. It's just funny, dude. It's just funny to me, man. Who diggeth a pit shall fall therein. I'm telling you right now, it is the biggest pit to fall into. Create a history that's not real and then make it look like the Bible so then you can go teach it as prophecy. But then when you get the real Hebrews, you guys, wait, hold on a second, but it don't make sense. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Hold on a second. Don't worry about it. You good? Silent here, family. You good? You good? Don't worry about it. Don't look there. Don't look there. Look at the sun. Look. They're coming. Amiga la amiga, güey. Olvídale. Don't worry, it's a car. You good, man. Just go to work, bro. That's all you're good at. So once again, black Americans, you're not Judah. Wash that shit from your head. Comb some of that brush. You know, make that woolly hair all electrical and make sure you rub it real well and say, I'm not Judah. You're not. Sorry to tell you. I mean, could be you try, but whoso diggeth a pit, fall therein. You guys are falling for it. You Hispanics too, you call yourselves Issacharites. You guys are dumb. You can't prove it. And then you so-called Puerto Ricans too, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you say you don't believe in the 12-tribe chart and you call yourself Ephraimites, that's pretty stupid. You still believe in the chart. Oh, well, it's fruitful. Yeah, well, a lot of Hispanics are fruitful. We all love to have babies. If I could have more babies, I would. But just sometimes it gets expensive. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. So I look forward to this. A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it, and in flattering words work it ruin. Let me read it to you in this translation. You have to hate someone to want to hurt him with lies. They hate you, family. Poppy hates you. Poppy, you sit on this book, and you bring up that dummy Lee Cummings, right? You don't even know how to write. And he's the one that actually, led me to a lot of these things, bro. Thank you. You guys are giving yourselves away. We're almost done. Job 27:4-5. I want to talk about this real quick. You guys talk about integrity, IUIC. Yeah, we teach integrity. Shut your ass up. You guys don't have no integrity. My lips will never, Job 27:4, my lips will never say anything evil. With my tongue will never tell a lie. Now here, let me say this. Job 27:4, my lips shall not speak wickedness. And remember, if you're a leader of lies, your followers are all wicked. Can't take this shit back, bro. You can't take this back. This is a lie. This is a lie. Never happened. Like a lot of stuff, never happened. The nerve of you to ask for reparations. The white man should be asking for reparations. You enslaved his ass first, and us too. We should be getting reparations. As a matter of fact, you're getting reparations because you lost your slaves. That's why. Where is it? Hold on. Left it in the car. Another book I'm trying to finish. My lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. God forbid that I should justify you till I die. I will not remove my integrity from me, man. I'm not. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, man. I'm not going to, it's no. That's why when they're like, oh, they're calling us Mongols. Well, let's find out why. And guess what? We did migrate through that section. And there are some of us that have people like that. It's still from the Father, dummies. And then when they show you that stupid 18 nation chart, 3 of those are African. One of them is Negro. The rest of them is us. But we mix and they didn't. But they look like ham. They look like un jamon. Make it make sense. God forbid that I should justify you till I die. I will not remove my integrity from me. That's all I got left, man. My word, and that's it. Psalm 7:8-9. It reads, the Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is in me. Because that's what I'm doing. I don't favor anything, man. If our people, so-called somebody that looks like me, has something to do with slavery, and I said it myself, if I was part of that, man, I deserve to die. If my family members, my ancestors had something to do with slavery, you damn well, I'll be the first one to get rid of myself. I'll tell you right now, I pray to the Most High that if I'm not of his seed, please destroy me. Because if I had something to do with slavery, my own ancestors, I want to pay now. Why? Leave me in alcoholism if that's the case. Because I deserve it. But no, I didn't deserve it. You guys do. So somebody's wrong. And you want to know something? There's not 1 ounce, not 1 degree of doubt in my soul that you guys are Canaanites. You guys are Revelation 3. The white man's Revelation 2. And you both are fake. And we're proving it with the scriptures. Why in the world does these Sephardics and all these Ashkenazis have to create the Mishra or Geneva, whatever, and then the Talmud and the Zohar and the Kabbalah? Why? Oh, I have to reinterpret the understanding. Are you telling me that this great, phenomenal book that we have here, this one here, wasn't enough for your pinky little brain? You think you're smarter than the Most High to recreate his understanding and tell us that's what it means? You outside your minds, people. You guys don't think, man. You don't even see the Lord in the word. Listen, the nerve of them. It's very simple. Deuteronomy 4:2. Ye shall not add to the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it. How complicated is that? It says don't add books to it. Don't put your doesn't the Bible say the prophecies are not a private interpretation? Why are you Sephardics and Ashkenazis studying the Kabbalah and the Talmud and the Zohar and the Mishra and the Geneva or whatever the fuck you call those ones? Huh? Why? And the Talmud, why? You ain't supposed to add to it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that, we're so ingenuous and so intelligent that we found one understanding, so we had to rewrite the other one. Really? You smarter than the Most High? That's how I know you guys are demons. That's how I know you guys are demons. All right, family. So let's check this out. I want to show you this real quick. Watch this. The Jews and Negro slavery in the Old South, 1789 to 1865. All right. I want to read this on the bottom. Let's see. It says here, I begin with 1789 for the following reasons. Hold on, let me see if I can magnify it. There it goes. I begin with 1789 for the following reasons. Firstly, before discussing Jewish ownership of slaves in the colonies, it would be necessary to consider the question of Jewish legal status in the colonies in order to investigate the problem of all property ownership by Jews. Secondly, the colonial period was a heyday of slave importation from Africa, and northern Jews were far more active in this aspect of the slave trade than the southern Jews of the You see, this is where now you get tricky. Now, this is where you get confused, Mr. One Westerners and all you IUICs and ICPKs, because you said that you guys left to Africa in the northern part, and then that the Muslims and the white folks enslaved you. But here we see that in North America, of those of North American mainland, and where is it at? Oh, here it goes. A heydays of slave importation from Africa, and northern Jews were far more active in the aspect of slave trade than southern Jews, and thirdly, Jewish settlers in West Indies colonies were at least as influential of those on the North African mainland. So you Jews were enslaving people in Africa, in North Africa, in the West Indies, and in America. But I thought it was a white man. You see how trust me, family, it's getting cleared up. Just follow me. We're clearing all of this stuff up. Don't worry about it. It may not be clear to you just now, but it will eventually. Let the Most High water that spirit of yours. Then it says, in a study of slavery at that time would therefore require extensive reference to those of non-Southern Jewish communities. This study is terminated with the end of Civil War because the nature of Jewish life in the Reconstruction period was far different from that of the antebellum period. Only in a few instances has material before or after these dates been utilized, and these data are clearly germane. An additionally complicated factor has been avoided through the elimination of references to the Jews of border states. Somebody's hiding something. After the Reconstruction period, or in the 1865 and on, between 1865 and 1900, you see a lot of changes in this country. A lot of history is being put away. There's a lot that we're not being taught. I want to remind you, this is real quick. This is from Mysteries of the Mexican Pyramids. While you guys had the Bible and the understanding, right? And you thought you were Jews and fake Jews and all these Jews and reteaching yourselves and all this and that. And you say, we're not the people of the Bible, right? So why do this to us? Why do this to us? Page 16. If we're not the people of the book, why take it away? Why make it such an effort to destroy everything about us? As the land was stolen from the natives, great famine ensued, yet heavy taxes were laid on Indians. Those who failed to pay were tortured to death. Indians who refused to join the Catholic Church were horsewhipped, had their heads shaved, and were forbidden to hold office or title in their villages. For failing to attend mass or for practicing any of the old rites, an Indian could receive 100 lashes. Watch this. According to the Spaniards, Indians were supposed to know only the Our Father, Ave Maria, Credo, the Ten Commandments. Reading and writing were considered as dangerous as the devil. In Spain, an eminent jurist, Juan Gines Sepulveda, that's who was keeping the Bible from us. And these Spaniards were swarthy, black. He even says it. Watch this.
Y entonces ocurre un fenómeno. Se descubre América. Los primeros esclavos que van al Nuevo Mundo son blancos. Sí, señor.
Listen to what he says, all right? He says the first slaves were white. Listen.
Y entonces ocurre un fenómeno. Se descubre América. Los primeros esclavos que van al Nuevo Mundo son blancos. Sí, señor, blancos. Y los primeros negros que van al Nuevo Mundo son esos que tenían ya 50 años o más de presencia renovada y que eran negros ladinos y preparados militarmente para la conquista. En la capitulación de Toledo que firma Francisco Pizarro en Toledo con la reina Juana, en el 29, otro sí, pide 50 esclavos, entre los cuales debe haber un tercio de hembras, y se aprobó. Esos eran negros ladinos. Y estos negros ladinos ayudaron a la conquista y recibieron los mismos honores o los mismos castigos cuando los indios vencieron que los españoles. Pero los primeros esclavos fueron blancos, porque la esclavitud no reconocía color hasta esa época. Y la prueba está que en el siglo XIII, cuando Alfonso X el Sabio redacta las 7 partidas.
I told you, family, look at the 2 heads. Revelation 2:9 and 3:9, right there. Let's read it real quick. I want you to know this. We after you, damn it. Revelation 2:9, it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan, damn it. Revelation 3:9, behold, cualquier de los pantalones que te quede, güey. Behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, to know that I have loved thee. So you know how you see these black converts doing that? Don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. I don't know. I don't think I have, bro. Dontel Jackson. What does he teach? So let's continue. Oh, sorry. This is my point. You see the 2 heads? Portuguese and Spaniards. They were both Swarti. All these Europeans were Swarti, fam. And we weren't all Swarti either. A lot of us were light-skinned. So you know who they were enslaving? A lot of our women. That's why when they saw us, they saw how attractive our women were. And how they say in Espanol, bien parecidos, like good-looking men, they would see us. Well, of course, compared to them, shit. That's why they have the 12 tribe chart, family. That they love our women, and our women fall for the stupidity because us men have been falling in iniquity. But I'm gonna tell you something, and I know it's gonna hurt you, so-called Black Americans and you white Americans, all you other men of other nations. There's nothing better than our brothers, man. Once we get a hold of this Bible to the fullest understanding, there's no men like that. Y'all don't know how to balance it out. That's why the earth is waiting for us to wake up, because we actually do have that powerful wisdom to move correctly, to raise a family, to be great men, great leaders, great examples, great brethren, always watching our mind, not looking to lust, not looking for power or vengeance or anything. All of that comes with the Most High. He gives you what you need. Your main focus is the renewing of your spirit. And you see, I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of you women don't have no clue. But you're going to be yearning for this. There's going to be the time where it's going to come back. It's going to come. I'm telling you, family, right now. So you so-called Hispanics, that do you think the Bible is not a powerful book, man? I'm telling you, man, this book puts you at a mental level like nothing else if you're the Most High, if you are sincere. Because a lot of these women, I'm going to tell you, they want to establish a family. They want a respectful man. They want to raise a child. They want to make sure that they have a leader at their home, right? We get examples of all these idiots and saying that, oh, it's a woman's fault for body count. No, it's your fault. It's you men's fault. And this whole thing like modern women, no, it's the white and black way. It's just how you always are, man. It's in your spirit. You don't know modesty. You don't have any understanding of it. That's why you envy our people. That's why you can go, look, I'll show you. I'm going to show you this right now. Even the president said it the other day, and I look forward to this sharing with you guys. Watch this. Yeah, you wish you have this. That's why you're trying to steal our heritage, because you wish to have all of this, but you can't. So my job is to wake our brothers and sisters up. You see this message here? I want to read this to you guys. Message to all you brothers, sisters too, but speaking to brothers right now. Victory comes through faith in Yahweh, or the Most High, and obedience of his word, rather than through numerical superiority or military might. It doesn't matter how big their schools are, family. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. Because just like Joshua, we're going to read it. But let's listen to this real quick. Matter of fact, I'm not going to show the class. I'm going to show it tomorrow of the actual Willie Lynch, or maybe not. I don't know. I think maybe this is probably a good enough class. Let's just listen in and finish it off.
Lo que siempre he dicho, he sostenido, la familia mexicana es la principal institución de seguridad social que tenemos en el país. Y tenemos que cuidar que no se desintegre y atender a los jóvenes y mantenerlos juntos. Yo respeto mucho las costumbres en otros países. En el caso de Estados Unidos, son otras las formas de relacionarse familiarmente. Allá los jóvenes, desde que empieza la adolescencia, ya se van de la casa.
That's very true, family. You see, I was born in the middle 70s, Guadalajara, right? And I came here when I was like 7 or 8. So I got to see my brothers and sisters, okay, leave the house when they got married. You see, I had no clue that people were moving out of their homes without being married. To me, that was weird. That's the old way. And a lot of us men still believe that. My daughter's 19, believes that. A brother that I understand, his daughter believes that, my understanding. You see, we have that in our blood and it's in our spirit. You can't teach that. You can't put new wine in an old bottle because you just not it, man. You ain't it.
Acá no. Y yo creo que eso nos ha ayudado mucho a mantener la unidad familiar. En Estados Unidos, que tienen un problema serio por el consumo del fentanilo, creo que no solo es evitar que llegue el fentanilo, sino atender las causas.
Listen, family, I'm going to tell you something right now. And this is not you, and you know, brother, I talk to you, man, and you know who I'm talking about, all right? Whenever I see my children and I see my daughter, I see all the little kids. I see all my little brethren who suffer the thought of her leaving us. But I don't just see her. I see what the families feel. You see, family, before, there's men out there, right, that hit it one, like, oh, yeah. This other part. Oh, they have all these things, but they miss this other quality, man. I'm telling you, the Bible gives you all of it. Balances yourself, allows you to govern your spirit, so then you don't fall flesh to the mind. Well, you don't fall to the flesh. I'm sorry. Well, you don't fall flesh to the mind. Yeah, pretty much, because they'll chew you up. When this is the wisdom that we want, we don't want gold, we don't want kingdoms, we don't want thrones, we don't want land. We don't want a million women, and we don't want revenge. You know what we want? We want to repent. We want a sane mind. How can I be better for my brothers and sisters? What can I do to improve my way? If I guard my mind and my spirit, and you do it too, that's way better, fam. I don't need to be 6'7", jump 20 feet high, or run as fast as a cheetah if I still suck as a man. So what if I can carry long weight between my legs? If you can't raise a family, what does it matter? So what if I'm, when I was young, man, I was, I had game, but it didn't leave me anything. I was still an empty man. Now, when I realize what this Bible has done, and this is such a big book that I don't even know why people want to add more to it. There's so much to learn. Going back to my topic, I'm telling you, so-called Hispanics, man, you're going to be the wanted men, because you carry something in your seed, in your spirit, that no other man has in this earth. And that's what makes you an Israelite. You see, because we don't got a problem with raising our children until they're ready to go, because that's biblical. That's the Bible. That's not something you can teach. You either get it or you don't.
¿Por qué los jóvenes optan por las drogas? Que no es por desatención, por soledad, por falta de comprensión, por falta de opciones, de alternativas para ser felices sin las drogas. ¿Qué está pasando ahí? Ahora que vino una comisión del gobierno de Estados Unidos, yo les comentaba, ¿por qué no se otorga una beca a las familias en Estados Unidos?
Yo, listen. Hey. I'll tell you what, bro. If you guys want to debate this topic, then let's do it right now. Right here. Let's do it right now. Stop posting verses. Don't post verses. Hit the link. Debate me. Or let's talk about it. Where are we? Who are we? You guys are saying all this stuff. Like, I've been seeing you guys posting this and posting that and posting that and posting that. Okay, sounds good. You guys think you're the people of the Bible? Then represent your people of the Bible. Here you go, right here. Here's the link. Let's debate about it. We'll go to Deuteronomy 28. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to it. I'll go right here. Let's go. I'm not afraid. You guys are afraid. Here's the link. Show up or shut up. Let's go. Deuteronomy 28. If you guys say you're the people of the Bible. We'll go from verse 15. We'll dissect it all the way through verse 68 because you guys posted that. Deuteronomy 28, 15, 68. Sounds good. Hit the link. Show me. Show me. Crickets. You guys say you're the people of the Bible. Hit the link. Show me. How? Listen, I will embrace any FOPI, any Black Israelite, ISUPK, IUIC, GMS, Sakari, you broke bastards. Show me. Hit the link. If you guys say you're the people of the Bible, hit the link. Hold on, here goes that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hold on a second. Hold on, here goes. You guys are chihuahuas, bro. Now I'm being honest. Like, show me. You see? You see, family? The so-called Judites don't hit the link. Crazy. Here he goes. Look what he said. Look what he says. Crazy, you know. What does it say? Crazy, you know all of them, but never Yeah, I actually do want to debate them. They don't want to debate me, bro. At all. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what, man. Even Vocab Malone don't want none of this. I've chatted with him in the private. And you know what he said to me? Like, nah, I can't debate you, bro. I don't want to talk about those things. Ain't nobody asking me to debate them, bro. I listen, I know a brother, a strong brother, Jose Vega, who has seen me questioning motherfuckers, questioning them on Facebook. And then they say to me, I don't want to debate you. I've given so many lives, so many moments for somebody to show up and nobody shows up. Hey, by example, and I'll tell you what. Why do you depend on them to come debate me? If you believe you're Hebrew, then you debate me. Come on, man. You be the first one. You step up to the plate. Well, this guy right here, step up to the plate. If you guys say, I nobody debates you, well, then guess what? You guys are here. Debate me. I'm right here. Here it goes right here. Look. Here, I'll show you. There you go, right there. So as you guys complain, like, you don't go debate nobody. Okay, sounds good. But how come you guys don't hit the link and then represent your people? You guys can't do that. Because the moment that I take you through Deuteronomy 28, you guys flake. You guys choke. Nate the Snake don't got nothing on me, bro. Man, like I said before, fam, you guys always want to come and say all kinds of shit. And then I say to you, okay, sounds good. Debate me on the fact that we are not the Hebrews. But I can show you that we are the Hebrews based on culture, food, heritage, music, folklore, phenotype. What more do you want? What are you saying, man? Let's do it from here. Okay, sounds good. Here it goes. Hey, show up, man. Put up or shut up, man. You guys are not representing your people. Represent. That's all you have to do. Hit the link and represent and speak for your people. And then show me that you guys are the people of the Bible. I'm waiting. Where are you? I thought you guys were Judah. I thought you guys were lions. Wow. You guys are not Judites. You're talking to the real Judites. And that's why you're afraid of me. Because I'm a lion. Rah, 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 rah. Hit the link. And then maybe you'll represent yourselves.
Que tienen hijos. Para que en vez de que se vayan los hijos a los 18 años, desde luego, de manera voluntaria, si quieren quedarse con sus familias.
So I'm saying, hey, why don't we? And by the way, I just want to say this because, we take care of our kids. And this is Gringolandia right here. This is not just white people that do this. This is white and black people that do this. You black and white people, as soon as you have your 18-year-old kid, you kick him out. You don't want nothing to do with him. And then you wonder why they're on drugs and they're just so pressed and shit. And they're all going through their problems. Oh, okay, here we go. Hold on a second, family. Somebody stepped up. Let's see what we got going on. Hold on a second. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Go for it. What you got to say? You're here, man. You got me, bro. What's going on? What you got to say?
Right here. Do I look black?
Hold on a second. Let me see.
Do I look black?
Nah, you don't look black.
Fuck no, I ain't black. Straight up native. Straight up native.
Okay. See, what's your
Think I'm
problem?
talking shit.
So what's your problem?
What you got to say?
What's your problem?
You're my problem.
Okay, show me that I'm your problem.
You thought
show me that I'm your problem.
You wanted to debate this shit. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What you want to debate? What you want to debate? What you want to debate?
Get on it. Let's do it.
What do you want to debate?
Let's do it.
Give me a topic. What you want to debate about?
You got your topic.
Okay, so you just clicked on the link.
I clicked on let's do it.
So then what do you want to talk about, man?
What do you want to talk about?
What the fuck you mean what I want to talk about?
You
This
say
is what I
everybody's
do.
scared. You want to go through Deuteronomy 28?
Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. No, I'm glad you want to say Deuteronomy 28. Okay, so then are you pro-black? Is that why you're here? You trying to be pro-black?
I'm trying to be pro-truth. I speak
pro.
what the
Okay,
Bible
sounds
says.
good. Pro-truth. Show me some
Bible
truth.
Says that
And then
Negros
show me the
are-
Bible. Show me the Bible.
I just did. You didn't see all the posts that I put for the last 2 hours?
Hey, wait, calm down. We're here on the channel.
Come on with that shit. Do it.
Read the Bible. Hey, listen, man, I'm pulling it out for you, bro. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28. What you want me to read?
Whatever you want. I fit them all.
You spit what all, bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
I fit them all.
Hey, listen, we don't disagree with you.
Well,
what are you talking about?
This? Why did the Most High create the internet? Huh? So his word could go around the world. That means his people are around the world.
Okay, who's your people
around the world if they're not in every fucking country in the world?
Who is your people?
All of the Israelites.
Okay, who is that?
Exactly who the 12 tribes chart says they are. Shit.
You mean black and brown? Is that what you mean?
Pretty much, yeah. Not all black, not all brown. Not all black and not all brown.
Wait, hold on a second.
Nope.
So then I don't.
You can't.
Hold on.
lump everybody in.
Hold on a second. I don't want to misunderstand you because I think you have the good point.
I do have a good point.
Not all blacks.
A foundation.
Not all blacks and not all browns are Israelites. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Of course.
Okay, sounds good. Well, now we're starting with something. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so show me when blacks are the Israelites.
You didn't look at all the posts that I just put? All the sources that I just put for the last 2 hours?
Show me.
Your followers block me because I'm spamming, but I'm showing
we don't
all
block people.
We don't block people from all around the world.
Show me.
To the 1300s.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe the Messiah is Negro?
Yes.
Fucking shit.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So you believe in this right here? You
was
believe?
Paul a Benjamite? Was Paul a Benjamite?
Let me hold on a second.
Was Paul not mistaken for an Egyptian? A Canaanite?
I'm glad you say that shit.
Son of Ham?
Hey, listen. Okay, so let me give you some history. Do you understand what happened way before that situation? Do you understand at all or not?
I understand it all.
Okay, sounds good.
I know about the Greek captivity. All of that.
There you go. Then what the fuck does this mean? So how can you say all of a sudden you use one scripture and say, oh, look, they're Africans? Here in Maccabees 1:1, it talks about Shittim. It talks about, what's his name? Alexander, right?
Yep.
So then what happened after him?
What happened before him?
No, hold on a second.
How did he get that land?
What happened after him?
How did he get that land?
What happened after him?
He took it from dark-skinned people.
Wait. I don't care what fuck about your dark-skinned people that they took from. What happened after him? The nations
Many
were
evils
divided.
occurred in the world.
Right. And who ruled Europe? Who ruled Egypt?
Who ruled Egypt when? Alexander, he conquered it.
Right.
And after that,
so what you're saying is like, dude, that shit is false. Because what you're using, if you go to Acts, like, look, they're black people. But hold on a second, bro. These people, these white folks, ruled Europe, ruled all those nations. So how can you
people?
Hold on a second? Exactly. So how can you tell me that Paul was white or black or brown?
So I heard you listen. So I heard you ask the question, when did you guys ever go through the curses? When did you guys ever?
Oh, hold on. So wait. When you say
So
you guys, who is
if-
you guys? Who's you
well, you're
guys?
talking about black people, right? So that's what we're on. So if black people, you just agreed that they did rule Europe at one time, right? So if they no longer rule it, obviously everything was taken from them, right? Their animals, their land, their heritage, their everything. That's why they're here in this side of the world with no heritage whatsoever, because it was all taken from them.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. When did smallpox happen to Negroes here in America?
It must have happened somewhere because they brought it here.
No, shut the fuck up on that shit. No, don't do that, bro.
If they
don't
had it, then they had it. That proves that they're under the curse.
No, don't do that. I'm asking you a
Does it
sincere
not
question.
prove that they are under the curse? It doesn't matter if you're in America or if you're in West Africa, if you're in the Homeland. It doesn't matter. The curses follow you everywhere.
Do you know
until you
who
be
brought
destroyed.
smallpox to America?
The curses follow you till you be destroyed. It don't matter which land you're in.
Oh, wow, bro. So you're going to completely neglect the fact that they brought smallpox to America?
I'm sure that they brought more than that to America. They've been next to white man since fucking Babylon.
And that still doesn't convince you?
It convinces me. I see him, that the person that you started your live with, that long-haired black motherfucker that was talking all that shit.
Motherfucker. That's a racist motherfucker.
He's an example of how they are. House niggers. They want to be next to master.
Let me ask you a question, bro. How come? Let me ask you a question, bro. Even though, listen, you haven't even broke down the Deuteronomy, like, because we can go through it. But how come you show so much? How come you show so much love to these people, bro? And you don't show no love to our gente?
There is no fucking reason, because I know for a fact who we are. I know who I am. I know who all the tribes are. I know all of that shit.
Okay, sounds good. So then when the hell did they go through the stuff that we went through? When? We can read the look. Listen, I got the Bible. Hold on a second. I got the Bible right now. I'll read it right now.
When do you want to start?
We're going now. Deuteronomy 28 and 21. The Lord shall make pestilence to cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from the land, off the land. When did that happen to Negroes here in America?
Pestilence. Here in America?
Hold on a second. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me, because you're my brother. As far as I can understand, when did this happen to them? Well, they got, disease and they diminished.
Okay.
When did that happen to them like that happened to us? When?
I'm going to answer that with the same question, because you're still here and I'm still here. You're from Mexico. I'm from the United States. But all my people are still here. A lot of us had gotten disease, and a lot of us were taken out, but we're still here. So you don't know how many of them have gotten it, and they're still here too.
All right. So when does this happen to them?
It happens every day.
No.
What do you think diabetes is?
Hey, brother.
Heart disease, all that shit.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas, güey? ¿Cómo te llamas?
I'm not Mexican, boy. I'm native.
What's your name, man? What's your name?
What do you need to know my name for?
Okay, you want me to call you RSK, whatever the fuck it is?
Fine with me.
Sounds good. All right. So you haven't answered my question. When did this happen to them? You saying you're there about the Bible. You're defending these Negro grifters. So then show me when this happened to them.
I'm going to say they showed up with it, so they had it.
Wait, hold on a second. So they showed up with the disease.
Yep.
And they killed us.
So what?
And they're the Israelites?
So what? You kill your own people, right? Our people kill our own people.
Wow.
Gangbangers kill our own people.
Oh, my dear Jesus.
What does that matter?
You see, family.
What does that matter?
You see, this is the sad part about people like you, man. This is the sad part. You actually neglect the fact that
to the next one.
None of this matters. Okay, let's go to another bit. Let's go to another verse. Let's go to another verse. Which one? You show me another verse, because I'm giving you one. Give me another one.
You're driving the car. I'm just answering your questions. You say we're scared. Ain't nobody fucking
Sounds
scared.
good then. Sounds good then. Deuteronomy 28:25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten from thine enemies, and thou shalt go out one way and then flee one way for them. I'm sorry, hold on a second. I didn't even read that. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways. Is that not happening to us right now?
Isn't it happening to everybody?
That ain't happening to no Negroes.
Why not?
What do
They
you
get
mean?
shot down in the streets more than we do.
That's because they fucking run away from cops, man.
Well, the Bible says that you better
Wait,
listen
hold
to
on a
your
second.
fucking oppressor.
No. Hey, listen. If you're stupid, you're gonna get arrested.
That's true.
That's what happens.
That's true. But it doesn't make them less of an Israelite.
Okay. You know what? That's a good question.
Don't the scriptures
What? Okay.
say
Let me ask.
my
Let me
people are
ask
Sodom's
you a
children?
question.
Doesn't the scripture say my people
Hold on
are
a
Sodom's
second. Hold on.
children?
I
They're
want to
destroyed
ask.
for lack of knowledge.
Bro, I want to
They
ask
don't
you a
know
question.
who the fuck they are.
Oh, you're a troll tag chart pusher. So let me ask you a question. Why is it that you are so? Let me. Okay. No, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna rephrase it. Did you marry a black woman?
Fuck no.
Well, then why are you supporting them?
Because the scriptures say it.
The scriptures say what?
The scriptures say that our Lord is a man of color. Hello.
Okay, do you want me to show you where they teach you that shit? Okay,
where-
hey,
where-
I'm gonna
what
show
do
you.
you
I'm
not-
gonna show you
what do you
where they
not
teach you
get?
that shit. Here, I'm
What
gonna
do you
show you
not-
where they teach you that shit right here.
to me. Listen to
So
me.
hold on,
Listen to me.
no. You're
Listen
not
to
gonna
me.
do that. You're not gonna do
Hold
that.
on.
You're not gonna do that.
Let me ask you something. real
Here
quick.
is what this is what your teaching is from.
Let me ask
This
you
is
something.
hold on a second. I'm gonna show you where your teaching is from. You believe this bullshit, bro.
It ain't bullshit.
1 Corinthians chapter 51. I'm sorry, 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that the flesh cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither do corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not sleep, but we shall be changed. Verse 52, huh? Don't the Negroes give you that scripture? In a moment, in a twinkle of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised, and incorruptible shall be changed. This is where you get that teaching.
This is where the new covenant starts.
See, this is where you are wrong, bro.
That's where the new covenant
basically,
starts.
you're saying is that you came out the nutsack of a Negro. Is that what you're saying?
You did too. You did too.
No, my friend. I don't
promise
come
you
from the
did.
nutsack of a Negro. You're submissive to a Negro. I don't submit to no Negro.
You cannot get woolly hair from a native man. I know this for a fact.
Really? Really? Do you understand
Yes.
where that fucking hair comes from?
From Canaanites.
Whoa!
But the Most High
You
is
just
described.
said it.
The Most
You
High is
just
described
said
as
it.
having woolly hair. So you don't believe the scripture?
That's
You
a
don't agree
lie,
with
bro.
the scripture?
That's a lie. That's a lie. Here, let's read it. Let's read it.
You're an unbeliever.
Let's
You're a
read it.
fucking unbeliever,
Man,
dude.
I don't care, bro. I
You're
don't
a
care what the
fucking
fuck you
unbeliever.
say. Hey,
You're a
listen.
fucking lame.
Hey, you know what? You're just emotional because guess
You're
what?
emotional because you got kicked out of
Because
the lamest fucking
you
group.
want
IUIC.
to
You
come
couldn't
from the
make it in
nutsack of a
IUIC 'cause
black
it's a
man,
fucking
bro.
black only group.
Hey, listen. I'm not submissive like you.
You have no foundation.
Oh, here we go. Can I read you this verse? I'm gonna read you
Read
this
whatever
verse.
you want.
Here we go, right here. So this is what you fought for, right? His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. It's a flame of fire. Hold on.
Go to
Hold on.
Genesis.
Oh,
Go to
hey,
Genesis.
Shut up. Let's continue reading.
Tell me to shut up, bitch.
Let's continue reading. It says, and his feet were like unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace. Right? Hold on
Brass
a second.
that burned in a furnace.
Oh,
what is that color? What is that color?
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. Can I share something with you?
You're here.
Do you understand that copper is not the same as brass?
Two different metals.
Right.
Brass that burned in a furnace would have the color of bronze. Hello.
You don't understand kiln, do you?
Oh, I understand.
Hold on a second. No, let me ask you a question. Do you know what kiln means? Kiln.
Kiln is a fucking oven that you burn.
Right. So see, I used to use sculpture, right? I would actually make stuff out of clay.
I don't give a fuck what you used to do. We're
I don't
talking
give
about
a
the Bible.
fuck what you say, bro. Because you know what? Because you don't want to listen to me. So that's
Because you
why.
ain't fucking smart. You're an idiot.
Then
2
why
fucking
you here?
years you've been just harping on fucking colors.
Then
Teach
why
us the
you
fucking Bible.
Then why you here?
Weak ass motherfucker.
Why you here then, bro? Why you here?
Because I ain't scared to come on here. You ain't shit anyways.
Sounds
You
good
have
then.
no fucking foundation.
Hey, listen,
you don't know
listen.
no scriptures.
So,
You're
so,
fucking
so,
weak.
so you represented the Negro today.
You're weak.
You represented the Negro today. Are you
I'm
happy?
representing the Holy Bible, homeboy.
You don't represent shit of the Bible, bro. You don't even know the fucking book.
You can't go to Genesis
Hey,
and break down
continue.
shit.
Let's continue. Hold
You're
on a
stuck
second.
on Deuteronomy 28,
Hey, listen.
21.
No, I'm not done reading. I'm not
Go
done
break
reading.
down who the tribes
I'm
are.
not
Tell these
done
people who
reading.
they
I'm
are.
not done reading.
What did the Most High say?
You
Tell my
grinding.
people
You
their
are grinding.
transgressions.
Hold on a second. I'm
Tell
not done reading, bro.
You're just
I'm
telling
not
them how
done
much
reading.
you hate black
Hey,
people.
are you done? I don't hate black people, bro.
You
I don't
fucking
hate
black people. You
No,
fucking
I
hate
don't.
yourself.
I hate motherfuckers that
All you do is
destroyed
sit
our
up here
people.
and cry every fucking day.
Listen. I hate motherfuckers that destroyed our people. That's what I hate. I hate people that destroyed our people. That's what I hate. But you like black people because
Most High
apparently,
did that
hey,
to
shut
you.
up.
I would be more.
Shut up. You see, you sound stupid, bro. I'm gonna let you talk. Listen, family. I'm gonna let him talk. Are you done talking?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, sounds good. Wait, stick around though. Don't leave. Don't leave, hater.
What for?
Don't leave.
You're
Stick
just like all
around.
your followers. You're quick to block a motherfucker when he's dropping
No.
jewels.
Listen. You don't let me talk. You show up to this channel.
Say something smart though.
Oh, okay. So then you're not listening to nothing that I'm saying?
Teach us something besides your hate.
Here we go, man. Here we go. Let's listen to this, family. Revelation 14:1. That says, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Hold on a second. And his feet were unto fine brass as if it burned in a furnace, and his voice was the sound of waters. Hold on a second. And he had his right hand, and he had in his right hand 7 stars out of his mouth, and went sharp two-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shining in his strength. That's not a Negro, bro. That's not a Negro.
That's the fucking description of the Most High. He's brilliant.
Hold on a second.
What do you
So
want?
all of a sudden, this countenance was as the sun shining in his strength. I don't see no wool.
Go to Wisdom of Solomon 1:5.
Let's go. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 1:5, man. Even beautiful. Let's go. Wisdom of Solomon 1:5. Let's do it. Read it.
Read it.
Read it. Read it.
Read.
So now you don't want to read? Now what do you do? Now you freeze now? Read it. You want me to go there? Read the
I
read the
am
verse.
black but comely.
Wisdom
Look
of
not
Solomon
upon me
1
because the-
Wisdom of Solomon 1
Look
and
not
5,
upon
bro.
me because the sun has touched my skin and made it black.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Are you reading Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 5?
I don't know what the fuck I'm reading.
What?
It's your fucking world. You read it.
Wait, hold on a second. So you just told me to bring out a verse, and now you say you don't know what you're reading.
You say you steady
No,
calling people
you know what?
Canaanites.
I think you quoted Songs of Solomon. You don't even know the Bible, but you know, again,
Whatever it is.
I'll help you.
I don't
I'll
have a
help you.
Bible in front of me right now.
I'll help you.
Songs of Solomon, yeah.
Songs of Solomon. Let me see where you at.
What you're doing is keeping all your followers.
No,
You're
I'm not.
doing
Actually,
what you
no.
did.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is that black Edomite stuff talking shit. This is that stupid talk. Because what you're saying right now is that Solomon is a schizo. That's what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't believe the scriptures anyways. So
Okay, sounds
what's
good.
the point?
Then read it then.
What's the
then
point?
Read it
You
then,
don't believe the
Negro.
scriptures.
Read it then, Negro.
Live peaceably. Call me and
Read it, Negro. Read it. You're defending them. Read it. Songs of
I
Solomon.
ain't reading
Go ahead.
shit. You read it.
So wait, you tell me to
I ain't reading
bring out the
shit.
Bible,
You read it.
and now you don't want to read it.
I ain't reading shit. I ain't
That's
your
how weak
fucking
you
reader.
are, bro.
I ain't your fucking reader. You got me fucked up.
Well, then what the fuck? What are we talking about then? What are we
For
talking
real.
about? What are we talking about then?
I'll just
So
keep
you don't
spamming
want
your
to. Okay,
shit 'cause
so hold on a second.
you got no
You don't want to
fucking-
read the
you ain't
Bible
got shit.
because you think you're ballsy. You don't want to read the Bible, but then now, like, I bring you the scripture that you didn't even quote right. I'm showing it to you, so I'm like, read it. It's your Bible. You defending these Negroes? Here, matter of fact, I'll read it for you. And I'm gonna block your ass because that's how weak you are. Okay, I'm gonna read it for you. Songs of Solomon. The songs of Solomon. It says, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because our Savior of thy goodness ointments, thy name is as the ointments poured forth. Therefore, do the virgins love. Draw me. We will run after thee. The king brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine and upright thee. I am black, but comely. Oh yeah, daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. What you're saying is with every single black Canaanite that you guys fucking push is that Solomon is a schizo. This is right here what you're saying. That you think this is Solomon. Solomon is, what is he saying to himself? He's like, oh man, I'm black and I'm sexy and I want to fuck me. You guys are stupid, man. This is Canaanite talk. This is exactly why you don't deserve to have the Bible in your book. You don't deserve to have the Bible in your hands. All of a sudden now, Solomon is gay. Now he's LGBTQ. What the fuck, man? Tell me something right, man. Show me something good. Oh, well, you know, Solomon is black. No, this is a woman right here. This is a woman. That's a woman. That's not a man. When did you guys lose your minds? When did it happen? Now you got Raza over here coming to my channel. I want to defend the Negro. Bro, let's defend our people. All of a sudden, now you don't give a fuck about our gente. Oh, no, it's just offensive because, you know, black people suffered. Nah, bro. Our people suffered. Show me. Come on, man. Break it down. As a matter of fact, I even gave you the scripture, bro. Here, I'll let you back on. I'll let you back on. Come on, man. Come on. Come back on, bro. Come on. I'm not mad at you like that. Come back on, bro. Hey. Where's Kate? Are you back? Oh, you got offended. Like I said, bro, I don't lie in this channel, man. We bring facts. We're almost done. My bad, bro. My bad. I don't understand why it didn't show. Hold on a second. Okay, here it goes right here. That's why. My bad. Here we go. Here it goes.
De manera voluntaria, si quieren quedarse con sus familias.
So I'm saying, hey, why don't we maybe try to help them, maybe some scholarships so then the kids can stay home, you know, they don't have to leave. But I don't realize that it's not the parents, man. You 18, you out, man. Bye, peace. That's how it is here. They have no spirit. So you could try to be the Jews of the Bible. It doesn't matter to us. Your actions speak louder than your words. And there's only one nation of people that conduct themselves without the Bible just yet, the way the Most High wants you to conduct yourself. And I'm searching for that spirit to wake up. Because, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was talking to a brother. I'm getting tired, man, but God ain't letting me quit. This is how it's selling here, too.
Y hay acuerdo que el gobierno le apoye a esa familia para que el joven salga de la casa a los 21 años, que estén más en familia. Y lo otro que estamos recomendando es que haya información, que no la hay en Estados Unidos, en los medios, que son muy buenos para el amarillismo, pero que no contribuyen a orientar, a concientizar a jóvenes, a las familias, por ejemplo, del daño del fentanilo, que en las televisiones de Estados Unidos aparece de que el consumo del fentanilo causa la muerte en 6 meses. No, aparece como noticia. Pero no, hay una campaña de orientación, ni en la radio, ni en los periódicos. Se dice que contienen las drogas químicas. ¿Se habla de eso? No, lo que hay son series para hacer apología de.
Yeah, man. I mean, those are just facts, fam. Those are just facts. Look, I'm going to give you guys this link here to this video. You guys can watch it. I think this is probably all I got for you guys right now. Matter of fact, let's finish it. And then we'll finish it off.
Una de ellas, tomando quizá algo del código justiniano, dice que no es de natura esclavizar a otro hombre. Entonces la esclavitud casi estaba abolida. Revive con el presidente de América y sin noción de lo que iba a hacer esto se mandan blancos. Ahora, no vamos a decir que los blancos llegaron encadenados. Se mandaba a los blancos por castigos, se sacaban de las cárceles, porque estaban en la inopia y iban en una forma de contratos temporales que ellos mismos pudieran manumitirse. Y 1000 formas que ellos mismos pudieran manumitirse.
Fam, you see this? So the first people, the white ones they were sending, they were enslaved. Though who was enslaving them? Who was putting them in penitentiaries? The Muslims and the Jews. I'm telling you, I got more material coming. It's amazing. I don't know what to tell you. But there's a lot to study and a lot to learn, fam. I got to read this to you guys. I'm thankful I didn't forget. Zechariah 3. We're going to read the whole chapter, just 10 verses. It says, and he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord. Watch this, okay? And Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. So remember, Joshua and Satan next to him, okay? They're standing next to each other. And the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuked thee, O Satan, even the Lord that had chosen Jerusalem rebuked thee. It is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. And he answered and spake unto those who stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will cause thee to change of raiment. I will clothe thee with the change of raiment. Now watch this. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head and clothed him with garments. And the angel of the Lord stood by. And the angel of the Lord protested unto Joshua, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, if you will walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then thou shalt also judge my house, and shalt also keep my courts. I will give thee a place to walk among these that stand by. Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. For behold, I will bring forth my servant, the branch. Watch this. For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the graving thereof, say the Lord of hosts. I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. In that day, say the Lord of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine and under the fig tree. And all praises to, I read this because of what I was mentioning, fam. The new raiment, the new clothing. I'm no longer dirty. Thank God, man, I'm not living that life. And I don't read this as I, Joshua. I read this as us. This is us. Clean yourself. Rid of that dirty cloth, man. Rid of that dirty clothes. Most High is calling it upon you, man. All right? Anyways, other than that, I don't know if, here, I'll do this. Hold on a second. I don't know if you guys want to come up. Maybe somebody got something to say. I don't know, Vladimir, you're still there, bro? You said you may want to jump on for a little bit. Or I don't know, somebody says maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm lying. If you want to come on, come on. Don't start yelling and screaming because I'll cut you off. Bring serious material. We're adults here. We don't got to yell. If I'm wrong, show me. Seriously. If you guys can find the real source to this book, the Willie Lynch letter, so-called, show me. And say, yeah, this is you, this is that, you're wrong. I will apologize, like here, not that it matters to anybody. And we keep finding all of these materials. Now we know what's going on, family. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. The Bible talks about finding who your enemy is. Okay? We need to know who they are first. All right, so check it. Matter of fact, I do have to show you this. Watch what this lady says, man. Appreciate you, bro, for sending me this.
And the argument is always, well, you know, the white people brought us Christianity. It is not, well, they brought it later, but we as Native Americans and my people as the Dene people, they walked and talked with Christ long before the pilgrims came. They knew him, and he walked around among them. When you think about the drawing on that these men had, and then think about what my grandfather and the 12 men spoke about, and they, you know, my grandfather said that they built a ship and they came across the great waters and it was tumultuous, and they came here to this land. They were in the east, and there was millions, eventually, millions and millions of Native Americans that were, you know, that were just covered this land.
That in mind, family, man. Those things matter. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're just little videos, they matter. Let's see. Other than that, I'll save this for another class. Let's see. Hold on. Is this it? No. Okay, here goes. Let me show you this real quick. All right. I forgot to show you this. Look at this. Look at what this means. Okay, hold on. Let me download it real quick. Watch. It's going to be interesting if you guys can see it. This is from a book I got, The Jews and the Moors of Spain. I take turns on the books. All right. It says here. Then came the Arab invasion, and during the period of Mohammedan supremacy, during the period of Mohammedan supremacy, the Jews were again allowed to live in peace and the exercise of their own religious rights. For 8 centuries, the Jews and the Moors worked side by side. I repeat, the Jews and the Moors worked side by side, and the once downtrodden people rose to affluence in high positions. So they subjugated the Christian white man. With the decline of Muhammadan power and the expulsion of the Moors by the Spaniards, the Jews were again reduced to a pitiable state. But they had enough money to buy their way out of this crap. Hold on, let's see what this is. Yeah, it's the same thing. Anyways, with all that said, family, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you guys for being here. I guess nobody wanted to come on board and tell me I'm a liar. I stink. Thank you. Julio, appreciate you being here, bro. I see you, man. Thank you for what you sent over to me. Rick, Adam, man. Hey, nice to see you, brother, man. Appreciate you here. Chavo, I think you're Gabriel, but every time you come in, man, you come in with like, oh, yeah, you moved to Hammett. Oh, yeah, man. Look, listen, bro. Whoever you are, I don't know if you're trying to, like, I don't know, scare me or some shit because you know where I live. Bro, I live in Temecula. Y'all are welcome to come. You can find me anywhere, man. I'm not sure what you're trying to do, bro. I better know you next time you come over here. You better tell me who you are, or else I'm going to be waiting for you. And a couple of us will, too. Anyhow, fam, appreciate you once again. Give me a second here real quick. As you know, I'm going to play a song, and then I'll finish it with a matter of fact, I'm going to do Matthew 6 now. I'll put a song, and then I'll finish it with what I typically do, okay? If you can have some peace and quietness for a second, family. I really appreciate you guys. Okay? This is Matthew 6. You guys are get covered, uncover your heads. Women, please cover your heads and face the east if you can. All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Yeah, man, I'm real. Oh, no, bitch. When you go on the microphone for whatever. Respect and love. I heard there was a secret chord. This David play and please the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? I go like this, do for the faith, do matter for the major leaf, the Buffalo King composing, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You face the storm, but you need to prove you're so bathing on the roof. Hey, beauty on the moonlight over you. She teach you a catching chest. You brought your throne, she called your head. I'm from you, let's see through the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe been here before. I know the room, I walk this floor. I used to never long before I knew you. I've seen your flag on mirror eyes. Love is not a beating miles. The color needs to broken. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. was a secret call. The day be play and please the Lord. When you don't really care for music, do you? I go like this, do for the fifth, do microphone, do major lift, do by fucking composing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your face was strong, but you need a proof. You're so amazing on the roof, a beauty on the moonlight over you. She teach you to walk catching chest. You brought your throne, she called your hair, and I'm throwing at you, loop. Go hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Ical, hijo, abre los ojos. Tu cuerpo se queda con nosotros, pero tu espíritu debe seguir. Busca la luz. Aléjate de las sombras. Deja que nuestro dolor sea tu fuerza. Desde aquí iluminamos tu camino. Lucha como nosotros ante esta pena tan grande. Yo soy tú. Tú eres yo. La muerte que hoy nos separa, mañana volverá a unirnos. Eres libre, hijo.